It's time for Kennett Indian football. Sponsors for our game include Harris Pharmacy, Family Counseling Center, Glen Sane, American Elite Realty, Kennett City Light Gas and Water, Kennett Pediatrics, Baker Implement, Kennett Trust Bank, Keith's Pool Care, and the Barbecue Shop, NEA Baptist Hospital, First State Community Bank, Southeast Missouri State University Regional Campuses, Wayne Chiropractic, McDonald's, Classic Home Loans, the Law Office of Peltz, McMullen, Edgington, and Morgan, Wilcoxon's Home Place, McPherson Medical Center, the Law Office of Todd and Atwell, and Bullock Furniture. Broadcast boosters include Ultimate Fitness, Cornerstone Pharmacy, Kennett Bowling Lanes, T.R. Baker Insurance, the Opera House of Kennett, FM Bank, SEMO Health Network, State Farm Agent Greg Wilson, Zenith State Bank, Duncan Sheet Metal, the Law Office of Jeff McCormick, Skeeter Kell Sporting Goods, All Goods Towing, Pemiscott Dunklin Electric Director Danny Glass, the Law Office of Crow, Reynolds, Shetley, McVeigh, and Shearer, Donnie Shelton and the Kennett Country Club Pro Shop, and Bloombella Flowers and Boutique. And now, Kennett Indian football.
Indians go on the road and take on the Caruthersville Tigers. Beautiful night for football. If you're headed out to Caruthersville, we're still just about 25 minutes away from kickoff tonight as the crowd continues to file in here. Several Caruthersville fans and the Kennett fans also coming in as the sun starts to set here at Hopkey Field, and it should be a good game. Caruthersville only one loss this season, that coming to Park Hill Central, a ball game that was very competitive, especially in the first half before Park Hill started to pull away in the second half. So this Caruthersville team, very, very impressive so far this season. Should be a good ball game. Kennett 3-0, off to the 3-0 start this season, and we expect a good matchup tonight. Darrell Wilcoxon and myself will be outside the press box tonight. Broadcasting should be a beautiful night. We're going to be right in front of Tad Jones running our live video controls, and we're also on KBOA FM 105.5. Our flagship station of Kennett Indian football, and also on the Wolf Facebook page. We're also on the Wolf Twitter page, I guess, and we are also on YouTube, the KTMO YouTube page, and also another option for you is at ktmoradio.com. And just look at the live video streams. One of our great broadcast sponsors this evening, Cornerstone Pharmacy on the Square in Kennett, where you can get all your prescription filled at one time without several trips back to the pharmacy each month. They even have curbside pickup, 888-9094 on First Street in Kennett. We'll take a break, be back with more as our pregame show continues from Hopkey Field in Caruthersville right after this.
Hey y'all, this is Abby Gatewood with the Outdoor Store located in Caruthersville, Missouri. Let me tell y'all a little bit about all the things that we have here in store and online. Ladies, we got you covered with our Southern classy style. We have loads to choose from. Simply Southern, Southern Fried Cotton, Swig, Vintage Havana, Brewmate, Flying Monkey Jeans, and lots more. Guys, if you need a gift for your special someone, we can help you out and even gift wrap for you. Come shop with us anytime at theoutdoorstore.com. Always remember, shop local, y'all.
McPherson Medical and Diagnostic in Kennett provides healthcare to all ages, from in-house testing like x-rays, brain mapping and training, ultrasounds, and state-of-the-art CT scanning, to cardiology and ENT services, general surgery, and non-surgical skin cancer treatment. They also offer specialty services like hormone replacement, wound care, and a weight management program. Same-day appointments available and walk-ins are welcome. Learn more at mcphersonmedical.com. Dr. Timothy McPherson is proud to support the Kennett Indians.
I'm Dr. Tim McPherson, and I proudly support the Kennett Indian football team.
Stop in the Barbecue Shop in Keith's Pool Care for everything you need for your next barbecue. From your favorite grill brands like Traeger, Oklahoma Joe, Weber, and Bayou Classic, to a large selection of charcoal, pellets, and smoking wood. The Barbecue Shop also carries delicious rubs and sauces and has a seasoning sampling station. Check out their Lodge cast irons, charcuterie and cutting boards, Uni pizza ovens, Pit Boss griddles, and all the accessories you might need. The Barbecue Shop. Stop in today in Keys Pool Care, 1215 Independence Avenue in Kennett.
Hi, my name is Tyson Allen. I am a Dunklin County native, and I am proud to introduce myself and Classic Home Loans as your new local friend in the mortgage business. We are now right here in Kennett to help with all of your mortgage needs. Classic Home Loans opened 15 years ago in Dexter, and we grew again, opening a branch here at 1331st Street in Kennett, just in time for Kennett Indians football. We want to help you enjoy football season this year, so we've put together the Ultimate Cooler Tailgate Giveaway. This massive cooler is already overflowing with tailgating essentials, and there are still more being added. Don't miss your opportunity to win. Come down to Classic Home Loans and register today.
Official rules are available at our local office. Classic Home Loans is a division of Flanagan State Bank. NMLS 408461. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
Back at Hopkey Field, Perry Jones, Darrell Wilcoxon will be joining us at kickoff this evening as we expect a great football game. Caruthersville hosting the Kennett Indians. We also have this ball game on our Caruthersville station, 105.1. Paul Glass with a call of that. And Ryan McDaniel, our main cameraman, and Lewis down on the field doing all the filming, and we appreciate Lewis down on the field doing the hard labor here this evening. Another one of our great Kennett Indian sponsors, Kennett Bowling Lanes. Now, they have fun for the whole family. They have Glow Bowl going on. It'll be going on tonight and tomorrow night, 9 until closing. They're a great place for birthday parties, family reunions, corporate events. They have great food. I know Tad went by and picked up our lunch the other day at the Kennett Bowling Lanes. Delicious pizza, burgers, wings, and much more. Give the Kennett Bowling Lanes a call to book your next event. A great place for those birthday parties. Go see them, Kennett Bowling Lanes. Go out tonight. Enjoy some Glow Bowling after the ball game. As the crowd continues to come into Hopkey Field, the sun continues to set across the way, and we expect a good ball game tonight. Kennett coming off a very impressive win against Sykeston at Metz Cherry last Friday night. 52-7 the final score in that one. Sykeston scored the first 7 points, then Kennett rolled off 52 unanswered points. Daniel Boatman, again, a workhorse for the Indians, over 200 yards on the ground. Tanner Pierce, 2 touchdowns and almost 100 yards in the air. The offensive line really looked good. They also put a couple of blocking backs in the backfield, a couple of fullbacks out there to block for Daniel Boatman, and the 2-point conversions. Evan Parker put on a show with the 2-point conversions last week. As we'll see what is to play tonight, we'll talk about Caruthersville when we return to Hopkey Field right after this timeout. But first, we want to tell you that T.R. Baker Insurance in Kennett, another one of our great sponsors, an independent insurance agency. They offer a variety of insurance, including personal and commercial, life, health, workers' comp, and more. They're in business and servicing the area since 1966. Give T.R. Baker a call for an insurance quote, and you will be happy that you did. We'll take a break. Be back with more right after this.
Here is a little reminder from your friends at Peltz Title. When it's time to buy property, sell some property, or refinance a loan that involves property, don't forget those parts of the transaction that absolutely have to be done right. The preparation for closing and the closing itself. If you are a buyer, you want the confidence that title insurance from Peltz Title will give you. Are you the seller? You need to be sure that the promised proceeds are where they are supposed to be. Request Peltz and let the experts at Peltz Title close your deal.
Hey, this is Darrell Wilcoxon with Wilcoxon's Home Place on the South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri. We're getting new products in every week and would like to help you make your place a show place. Living room suites, recliners, including lift chairs, bedroom suites, mattress sets with adjustable bases, appliances, and TVs. We have several payment options available. Come see us at Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance, 901 South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri. A family furniture tradition for over 70 years.
When your child is sick, you want a pediatrician you can trust. Dr. Andrew Beach has been serving the Kennett and surrounding communities for over 20 years. Dr. Beach provides preventative, chronic, and acute medical care for children from birth to 21 years of age. He is now accepting new pediatric patients. Call today to schedule an appointment for your child with Dr. Beach at 888-0001. 888-0001.
Hi, I'm Dr. Andrew Beach, and on behalf of Kennett Pediatrics, we proudly support our Kennett Indians.
You know, as we visit with our customers, to explain what's going on in the car business, we want you to understand that we sell most of our inventory before it comes in because we have good prices. We want you to contact us about ordering a vehicle, or if you want to know about the inventory we have coming in. We'll keep you informed about the process the whole time. That's what we do at Glen Sane. We appreciate our customers. Glen Sane, and God bless our troops.
At Harris Pharmacy, you can get all of your prescriptions in one stop, and we'll even remind you when it's time to get a refill with our MedSync and Refill Reminder programs. Hi, this is Darren with Harris Pharmacy. Stop by today at 1224 First Street in Kennett for your over-the-counter and prescription needs. You can come through the drive-thru, or we deliver for free inside the city limits of Kennett. We also offer flu, shingles, and pneumonia vaccines. Come see us today at Harris Pharmacy in Kennett. Good luck, Indians. The staff here at Harris Pharmacy are proud supporters of KHS football. We'd like to wish the team a safe and successful year.
Perry Jones back at Hopkey Field. Darrell Wilcoxon will be out in the bleachers. I'll join him for the kickoff of this as the Kennett Indians travel to Caruthersville to take on the Tigers here this evening. I want to thank another one of our great sponsors, the Opera House in Kennett. And we want to tell you that that's the premier event venue for all of your celebrations. And if you haven't seen the Opera House, you need to check it out. They make memories for a lifetime. Perfect venue for weddings, family events, retirement parties, or any special event, large or small. Now, they have a great website. Go look at it for photos and rental information, operahouse.kennett.com. That's operahouse.kennett.com, or you can call them at 888-9600. They're on the north side of the Kennett Square. We appreciate the Opera House, another one of our great sponsors of Kennett Indian football, as we are still just about 17 minutes away from kickoff of this one, as Caruthersville coming in. We mentioned they're 2-1 on the season. The starting quarterback was Tylen Galladay, a senior. He suffered a knee injury, and coming in, Abion Motton, a junior, to replace him. Galladay has been listed as day-to-day, week-to-week. So last week, I think, at Donovan, he was throwing the ball around a bit. So we'll see if we might see the senior Galladay. But Motton has also been very impressive, the junior. They have a very good sophomore, Ryan Guest, also at the quarterback position. So some talent for the Tigers at the quarterback spot as Motton has stepped in for Tylen Galladay. The main running back for Caruthersville is a senior, Danny Ricks, as he is like a lot of the Caruthersville players, very athletic, and he can get up and down the field. Kennett will have to contain Ricks. The backup running back, Sammy Bryant, is only a freshman. They have a lot of talented youngsters on this Caruthersville football team. So the Tigers, after being down for a few years, starting to come back here as they have a new coach, Coach Dom at the helm, and the players have bought into what Coach Dom is doing and doing very well here this year for the Tigers. Jermonte Alexander, he's just a sophomore wide receiver, and he's a dangerous one as the Indians will have to contain him. Isaiah Rogers, a senior, also a wide receiver, and Trey Thompson, a junior. Receivers the Indians will have to try to contain. They also run a lot of sweeps. Similar to what Kennett does in many ways, but they can also throw the deep ball. So Kennett will have to defend that if they're going to have success here this evening. We'll take another pregame timeout, but we want to thank Duncan Sheet Metal of Kennett as they offer both residential and commercial services. Save money on those utility bills by having your old unit replaced with a new energy-efficient unit. We just give them a call. They can take care of that. They wish Caleb Duncan and the Kennett Indians good luck this season on Highway VV in Kennett. We had hoped that maybe Tanner would be here tonight, but he had late baseball practice over in Poplar Bluff at Three Rivers and not going to make it tonight. I know he is listening in or watching in. Always great to have Tanner along the sidelines and cheering on the Indians, and hopefully he will be back as baseball allows. We'll take another pregame break here from Hopkey Field. Be back with more right after this.
Locally owned Kennett Trust Bank understands the importance of great service, great rates, and putting the focus on you. Hi, this is John Padden with Kennett Trust Bank, inviting you to stop by at our new location, 917 First Street in Kennett. We offer full banking services like checking, savings accounts, plus home, auto, commercial, and agricultural loans. Stop by our new location, 917 First Street today, or online at KennettTrustBank.com. Kennett Trust Bank is proud to support the Kennett Indians. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We have enough
The best just got better. We've increased our speeds and made them symmetrical. That means you get the same speed with an upload as you do with a download. Fast just got faster. Our internet packages now offer speeds of up to 1 gigabit. Better streaming, better online gaming, better internet. CLGW Fiber Optic Internet Service. Internet at the speed of light. Schedule your appointment today.
I started at NEA Baptist as a nurse intern. The people that I had with me, from nursing skills all the way to patient care to critical situations, they had my back. I knew that I could go to anybody and they would know the answers and they would help me, and I would never be alone.
Any kind of inpatient unit in the hospital can be a little bit intimidating, so it's really important for us to support them. There's lots of programs to further your career, further you as a person.
And I wouldn't be the nurse that I am today without them.
At American Elite Realty, your business is appreciated. They are locally owned and support the communities you live in. Their professional agents can help you find your new home or commercial property. They work closely with your lender to make the buying process easy. Contact a professional agent at 573-888-5373 or view their listings at AmericanEliteRealty.com. Tina Privet, broker, an equal housing opportunity company.
American Elite Realty is proud to support the Kennett Indians and wishes them a successful season.
FCC Youth Star, school and community-based. They're here to help youth struggling with emotional or behavioral health issues. They offer person-centered recovery and wellness, providing psychiatric rehabilitation care for kids 18 and under by following the 8 dimensions to wellness for a balanced life. The FCC Youth Star currently serving over 550 kids with the tools necessary for wellness and recovery. Visit fccinc.org or call the crisis hotline at 800-356-5395.
Harry Jones back at Hopkey Field, and you see the sun setting if you're watching our live video stream on the Wolf Facebook page. We're also on the Wolf YouTube channel and also on the Wolf Twitter page, and we're at ktmoradio.com, the KTMO website, and you can look at the live stream, the KTMO TV tab up the top, and we are live there as well. One of our great sponsors, Zenith State Bank, with locations in Kennett, Zenith, and Arbor, locally owned and serving this area since 1935. They're a full-service bank with home, auto, and ag loans. Online banking at zenithstatebank.com, where banking is made simple, equal housing lender, and member FDIC. Daryl Wilcoxon out in the bleachers. I'll join Daryl at kickoff here at Hopkey Field. Outside is we'll sit with the crowd tonight, enjoy this beautiful weather as the team's about to run onto the field, and Caruthersville just doing that here. Again, we have our Caruthersville broadcast over on the KCRV Facebook page. Paul Glass and Ryan McDaniel running our main camera this evening, and also on 105.1 KCRV and the KCRV Facebook page for the Caruthersville broadcast. The SEMO Conference Central standings, looking at those here in our pregame, as it's a tied race. New Madrid Central at the top right now. Kennett number 2 in the SEMO Conference Central standings. Caruthersville 3, Dexter 4, East Prairie 5, and Doniphan number 6 in the SEMO Conference Central standings, as New Madrid, a future opponent of the Kennett Indians, and they're off to a good start also this season, and Kennett currently second in the SEMO Conference Central standings. We'll look at the Class 3 District 1 standings when we return to Hopkey Field as we get set for football, and we want to thank another one of our great sponsors, Greg Wilson, your State Farm agent at 1125 First Street in Kennett. For home, auto, renters, life, health, and commercial insurance, see Greg Wilson. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Kennett Indians run out on the field, and we're getting set for the coin toss here at Hopkey Field. As we get set, we'll take another break, come back and check those standings and games around the area as we get set for the coin toss at Hopkey Field right after this.
You'll always get the best price and selection on new furniture and appliances from Bullock Furniture in Kennett. Come check out their huge selection of living room and bedroom suites, recliners, and name brand appliances. Plus bedding and flooring options, priced to save you money and ready for delivery. Right now, get 0% down and no interest for 2 years for qualified buyers. Secondary financing is also available. Get the best price and selection on new furniture and appliances at Bullock Furniture, 1111 Independence Avenue in Kennett. Kennett.
Delicious deals for delicious meals at McDonald's. Get exclusive deals on your McDonald's favorites in the McDonald's app with contactless mobile order and convenient drive-through pickup. Get a free large fries when you download the McDonald's app and join My McDonald's Rewards. Download it today. Your local Kennett McDonald's has been serving the Kennett community for over 30 years and is proud to support area youth.
All your friends at the local McDonald's wish the Kennett Indians a safe and successful season. Go Indians!
Harvest more of what you grow with Case IH Axial Flow Combines. From header to spreader, Axial Flow's industry-leading innovations deliver cleaner grain from the field to the bin. Get the capacity you need with easy adjustment options to match your crop and field condition, all while minimizing potential grain loss. Add the automated efficiency of the optional AFS Harvest Command and take control of your harvest. Put your grain in the tank and your money in the bank with Axial Flow Combines. Available at Baker Implement with locations throughout Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas.
Hi, I'm Dr. Wayne. I'd like to invite you to Wayne Chiropractic. Come on in.
Hi, I'm Melissa Morgan. When you're ready to schedule an appointment, just call Wayne Chiropractic.
Soy Gabriela García. Síganme y el Dr. Wayne los ayudará a estar mejor.
Wayne Chiropractic offers DOT, sports, school, and pre-employment physicals and now accepts Medicaid. Learn more at KenmoChiro.com or stop by Wayne Chiropractic at 913 St. Francis Street in Kennett, KenmoChiro.com. Southeast Missouri State University. Your university, your hometown, with personalized support from faculty and staff who care. Prepare for a career that matters from day one, all while earning a degree in your own backyard. Do more than take classes. Take control of your future. Get your 4-year degree at Southeast Missouri State University. Learn more at cmo.edu/regional.
At Todd and Atwill LLP in Kennett, your situation matters. They understand that unfortunate circumstances arise and are here to provide the legal services you need with integrity and care. Partnering attorneys Darren Todd and Lee Atwill are committed to providing the best legal representation possible. They specialize in personal injury, criminal defense, social security disability, bankruptcies, and more. Visit toddatwill.com for more information. Todd and Atwill LLP, proud to support the Kennett Indians.
Hey y'all, this is Abby Gatewood with the Outdoor Store located in Caruthersville, Missouri. Let me tell y'all a little bit about all the things that we have here in store and online. Ladies, we got you covered with our Southern classy style. We have loads to choose from. Simply Southern, Southern Fried Cotton, Swig, Vintage Havana, Brewmate, Flying Monkey Jeans, and lots more. Guys, if you need a gift for your special someone, we can help you out and even gift wrap for you. Come shop with us anytime at theoutdoorstore.com. Always remember, shop local, y'all.
We are back at Hopkey Field outside with Darryl Wilcoxon as we get set for the coin toss. And another one of our great sponsors, SEMO Health Network. Their school-based health center is located in the Kennett schools. Students and staff can see a health care provider without leaving the school. Preventative visits, immunizations, mental health concerns. They even have sports physicals, in-house lab work, and will do screenings like COVID-19, influenza, and strep throat. Call 717-1130 extension 2 to schedule your appointment. Also, Danny Glass, Pemiscot Dunkling Commissioner Director, and appreciate Danny's support of our broadcast here as the Indians and Tigers get set to square away. Looking at the Class 3 District 1 standings, Valley Catholic at the top of the heap with 63 points, and Class 3 District 1. Park Hills Central also undefeated in the district and on the season with 54 points. St. Genevieve also undefeated on the season with 53 points, and Kennett undefeated with 48 points. Behind that, Potosi at 5, and they have 27 points. Fredericktown with 26 points in 6th place, and Dexter with 14 points in 7th place. Games this week, Doniphan will go to New Madrid. Park Hills Central will travel to play Class 5 Cape Central. Malden is at Chaffee. Kelly is at Charleston, a couple of unbeaten teams there. East Prairie at Dexter, a couple of winless teams there, and one of those will have a victory after tonight. Poplar Bluff goes to Jackson. Scott City at Portageville. That ball game on Sports Radio KMIS, our sister station. We'll have updates throughout the ball game tonight on that one. Valley Catholic at Potosi, and a ball game that was scheduled for Saturday. Hayti at Quincy Notre Dame up in Illinois. has been canceled due to Hayti having injuries and also some illness on their team, and they had short numbers, so that game is canceled. Hayti will not be playing this week. And Daryl Wilcoxon joins us as, boy, it's good that sun has set. Perfect timing for the kickoff of this one, and a beautiful night for football.
And I was sitting here, and you could see that sun just coming right in your eyes, and it's great. There's a little cloud right across there that's covering up that sun. It's going to be a perfect night for football.
It certainly is. Great to be here at Hopkey Field, another one of our great Kennett Indians sponsors, FM Bank, 500 Independence Avenue in Kennett. Full-service banking where decisions are made locally, home, auto, commercial, and agricultural loans. Online at myfm.bank. To FM Bank, people matter, an equal housing lender, member FDIC. Also another one of our great Kennett Indian sponsors, the law office of Jeff McCormick. He can help with criminal defense, divorce and family law, and personal injury claims. Jeff McCormick reminds you that if you think you need a lawyer, you probably do. Located at 405 First Street in Kennett, give him a call at 888-4357 and get the help you need. I think Jeff McCormick's quote is one of the best.
I think that's the best quote, best slogan I've ever heard.
But I heard another one from a guy at Wilcoxon's that said H-O-T hot it is.
H-O-T hot it is. And it's nice tonight.
It is nice tonight as we're about to have our coin toss here at Hopkey Field. Good to have you along as Kennett and Caruthersville. They've had some great matchups over the years. And, one thing that has to concern the Kennett fans, because we know we've had trouble defending the pass in the past, and if Caruthersville, with those great athletes, if they throw it around, can Kennett defend that this season?
Yeah, if they get Jermonte Alexander and Isaiah Rogers and Trey Thompson out there open, and they can get the ball to them, we are in for a long night.
Well, we know what the Hayti quarterback did in week one is he was a threat, had some open receivers, but he was more of a threat running the football. And, of course, these athletes that Caruthersville has also going to be very important that Kennett contains the Caruthersville Tigers defensively.
We do really well, for the most part, against the run. I know there's been some, like you said, in the Hayti game, he just ran roughshod all over us. But he was just really difficult to bring down. But if they can contain them near the line of scrimmage and then defend that pass, we got a great chance of winning this ball game.
Well, Caruthersville will get the football. Kennett won the toss, but as customary for Kennett, they have elected to defer to the second half, so Kennett will kick it away. And we want to tell you another one of our great sponsors, Ultimate Fitness. If you're looking to get in shape, they're the place with 24-hour access. They make working out convenient for you. They also host birthday parties, blow-up rentals, and much more. On St. Francis Street in Kennett, give them a call at 888-9000. Both teams to the sideline, and we're about set to get this one underway from Hopkey Field. Good to have you along. Again, we're on the Wolf Facebook page tonight. We're also on KTMO, the Twitter page, and the YouTube channel, and the KTMO website, and on KBOA FM radio. So that is 105.5 if you're listening to the radio broadcast. Good to have you along this evening. We also have our Caruthersville broadcast going on. That's over on KCRV FM 105.1 and a live video stream on the Caruthersville on the KCRV Facebook page as we're set for football. Got to watch these dangerous return men, and I know Jermonte Alexander, number 8, he is going back deep, and he is the guy that pretty much the folks from Caruthersville knows can do it all.
He's got tools. He can run, he can catch, and I think he's a pretty good defender as well. So
I would be very surprised if Kennett gets it deep to Caruthersville, as I bet it's going to be some more squib kicks that we see tonight, as that's primarily has been what Kennett has done when kicking the ball off. Jose Flores has it teed up at the 40, and we are underway. And here comes an onside kick attempt. Caruthersville fields it. No one's going to get the man that got the football, but Flores finally brings him down, and that's an onside attempt that just went totally wrong for the Indians.
Jared Hudgens picked that up at about the 50, went down that sideline to the 17.
Hudgens getting that. It was tailor-made, about chest high, and he caught it and was running down the field, and there was nobody defensively there, and Flores had to come over and make the tackle. Inside the red zone will be the Caruthersville Tigers at the 11-yard line. The Baker Implement Case IH red zone. And here we go. Motton is a quarterback. The running back, Danny Ricks. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Caruthersville knocking on the door after the onside kick attempt was returned all the way down to the 11. And the handoff goes up the middle, and no running room for Ricks. Is Kennett right there. Daniel Boatman, I believe, in there on the tackle. And
upended him.
Daniel with a nice job cutting in there and upending the ball carrier. So it's going to be 2nd and 10. No gain on that play. Caruthersville coming out right away, trying to run the football. Now 4 receivers in the formation for the Tigers. 3 right, 1 to the left. Motton, the quarterback, moves Danny Ricks, the running back, to his left in the formation. Still 12 seconds on the play clock as they get the snap and throw it toward the end zone. Man in the end zone, and the ball is incomplete. I know Caruthersville fans probably wanted a flag that time, but defended by the Indians. That time they went to Isaiah Rogers, the senior.
He did pretty much all he could do on that, defending it, and it turned out okay.
That was Will Gaines Parker that time. Nice job getting his hands up and did not grab the receiver. So 3rd and 10 from the 11 for Caruthersville. Handed off to Ricks. He'll spin and escape the first tackle. Then the Indians will wrap him up and bring him down.
Looks like he got about 5 yards on that one.
Actually, the line of scrimmage was at 16, so they're going to spot the football down on the 11. So now Caruthersville with a 4th and 5 coming up with 10:50 to play here in the opening quarter. Caruthersville knocking on the door. Motton, the quarterback, is going to look to throw right side. Little screen pass complete. Kennett will miss the tackle on the corner, and going into the end zone, Caruthersville with a touchdown. Well, that's what we worried about, Darrell, is Darion Davis out there in the flat was trying to defend, and once he missed the tackle, it was empty sailing into the end zone, and Caruthersville goes up 6-0.
That was, they threw it a little bit short. He put a little move on him, took it in the end zone. Not very good defense on that time, but we'll see what happens the rest of the game.
Trey Thompson will attempt the extra point. The kick is going to be no good. 6-0 Caruthersville early in this one. 10:39 to play first quarter. We'll take a break, but first let me tell you that one of our great Kennett Indian sponsors is All Goods Toy. We appreciate their support of Kennett Indian football and a great broadcast sponsor. We'll take a break as the Indians get it when we return right after this.
When it comes to taking out a loan, you need a team you can trust, a local community bank you can depend on. At First State Community Bank, we are that team. We're local people making local lending decisions. Whether it's buying a home or even a new car, you can rest easy knowing all decisions are made in the communities we live and work in. Speak to our expert lenders at your local branch or visit fscb.com today to get started. First State Community Bank. Success starts here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, Bank NMLS number 412605.
Caruthersville will kick it off to Kennett, leading 6-0. 10:39 to play in the first quarter. Good to have you along. And as expected, Caruthersville is going to be a threat. And the Indians will have to really play good defensively to keep these good athletes out of the end zone. Now let's look at the Kennett offense as they get a shot at it. Will Gaines and also Daniel Boatman back deep, and Caruthersville will kick it deep down the center of the field. Boatman takes it at the 22, up across the 30, cuts to his right, cuts back inside. He gets out to the 41-yard line. Daniel Boatman with a nice return. Kennett, good field position for their first offensive possession. The law office of Crow, Reynolds, Shetley, McVeigh, and Shear with proven success and decades of experience. Just some of their areas of practice: personal injury, family law, criminal defense, estate planning, and more. 308 First Street in Kennett. Give them a call, 888-4664. We appreciate their sponsorship of Kennett Indian athletics and sporting events. Kennett Indian football is Kennett that customary set. Boatman to the left of Tanner Pierce, and whistles will stop this one. And someone might have been lined up offside, so a 5-yard penalty. One of the corners for Caruthersville lined up in the neutral zone, so that's a gift. Will Gaines was going in motion and was going to get the pitch that time, and now it'll be a 1st and 5. The football out at the 46-yard line.
Well, let's see if they run the same thing again, Caruthersville thinking Kennett won't, but we'll
Gaines
see.
to the near side, 2 receivers left, and here comes Gaines in motion, and this time Pierce is going to keep it. Tries to get around the corner and does, cuts upfield, had one man to beat, and he was tripped up down to the 43-yard line of Caruthersville. As Tanner Pierce, great to see his running ability. We know he is a dual-threat quarterback, and that's a great option to have for your offense. 1st and 10 Indians.
Almost got him in the backfield, but he made a quick move and cut it straight up the field.
2 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. Gaines in motion. This time he gets the pitch going left to right. Gaines gets a block on the corner at the 40, 35, and upended down to the 33-yard line. Going to be real close to the first down marker. We'll see where they spot it. I believe where they put the football down should be a 1st down for Kennett, and they haven't motioned on the far side, but they should. Let's see if they're going to bring the sticks on. But that, I believe that should. Now they're going to move the chains, so it is a 1st. No, now they're not going to move the chains.
Well,
I cannot believe they're not going to measure this.
He's going to call a timeout.
If it's that close, then bring them out here. There's no doubt the football is across. Now they're going to move the chains. I thought the football was across or inside of the 42-yard line, Darrell, and they didn't move the chains. So 1st and 10. Kennett on the move here. Again, the 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Will Gaines moved a little early here on the right side. We may have a procedure call against Kennett. Now they're going to reset the play clock, as with all of the confusion over on the far sideline with the chain gang, Kennett kind of escaped that time.
It confused our center, too. When he heard the whistle, he snapped the ball.
Gaines in motion, an inside handoff to Boatman. Makes one man miss in the backfield. Daniel lowers his head and gets down to the 25-yard line. Another good gain by the Kennett senior, Daniel Boatman.
He'll get across the 25-yard line.
Daniel's just 5'8", 155 pounds, but each week he has 20, 25 carries and over 200 yards, so he has been a workhorse for this ball club. Gain of 7 on 1st down, 2nd and 3 for Kennett. Tight formation this time. Boatman remains at running back. Gaines in motion. The snap goes to Pierce. He looks downfield. Now he's going to step up in the pocket, and they're going to grab him and bring him down at the 30. Didn't have any receivers open downfield and no place to run for Tanner Pierce, so it's going to be 3rd and 8 after the quarterback sack. It's going to be 4-down territory at this part of the field for Kennett, so Caruthersville can just expect 2 more downs if they're going to try to get the football back. First time we've seen the tight formation. We haven't seen the 2 fullbacks in the backfield like we saw against Sykeston yet. Primarily the customary set, 2 receivers to one side, 1 to the right, and that's what we have here. And again, Gaines in motion, and the option play. Pierce breaks a tackle and will dive down to about the 26-yard line. Going to be shy of the 1st down by about 3-4 yards. They're going to say 4 yards. So 4th and a long 4 coming up for Kennett.
4th down.
26-yard line, the line of scrimmage. Kennett has to get down just inside the 23 to move the chains. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Pierce out of the shotgun. Daniel Boatman to his left. Gaines in motion, and they're going to roll to the left. Good block on the corner. Has a receiver. Complete out to Brooks Niggett. Brooks dives for the end zone. Touchdown, Kennett.
Touchdown.
What a catch by Brooks Niggett. And he dives for the pylon in the left corner of the end zone. And we are tied at 6. Tanner Pierce that time getting a little running room or a little throwing space by rolling out to the left. Got a good block out there, and he had some receivers open that time.
Absolutely. And Niggett is one of our fastest players anyway, so that was a great catch by him and to take it into the end zone.
2-point conversion. They have those blocking backs to the right of the quarterback, Pierce, and Boatman, the running back. Now they're going to move out of that formation. And here is Evan Parker getting the direct snap. We saw it last week. Evan, here he goes into the end zone. 2-point conversion, good, as he rumbles toward the goal post, and Kennett leads this one 8-6 after the score to answer the Caruthersville touchdown. Donnie Shelton at the Country Club over in Kennett. He's in the pro shop. You need to go see him. Enjoy a great round of golf. Donnie Shelton, we appreciate him and his support of our broadcast of Kennett Indian football. Back with more after this.
McPherson Medical and Diagnostic in Kennett provides health care to all ages, from in-house testing like x-rays, brain mapping and training, ultrasounds, and state-of-the-art CT scanning, to cardiology and ENT services, general surgery, and non-surgical skin cancer treatment. They also offer specialty services like hormone replacement, wound care, and a weight management program. Same-day appointments available, and walk-ins are welcome. Learn more at McPhersonMedical.com. Dr. Timothy McPherson is proud to support the Kennett Indians.
I'm Dr. Tim McPherson, and I proudly support the Kennett Indian football team.
Thanks to all of our great Kennett Indian sponsors. Kennett leads this one 8-6, 7:46 to play in the opening quarter. A lot of scoring early on in this one. Last time Kennett tried an onside kick and a big return off of that, and this time they'll kick it deep to the dangerous return man, Tremonte Alexandra. Straight up the middle of the field, 25-30. He'll cut to the outside. Watch out! He's out to midfield before the Indians finally knock him out of bounds. Across midfield at the 49, and we knew Alexander was dangerous, but it's not as good a field position for Caruthersville this time as they had after the onside kick. But again, Kennett didn't get the coverage that they needed.
About a 40-yard return still yet.
So the Caruthersville offense back out on the field, 7:37 to play here in the first quarter. They have looked very good early on in this one. Quarterback Abion Motton, the junior. Running back will be Danny Ricks, and he has two receivers right, two to the left, and they'll hand off to Ricks, and he has running room over the right side. Hurdles a man, still fights forward to about the 42-yard line before Kennett will stop him after a gain of 7 on the play. 2nd down and 3 coming up for the Tigers. Anyone wondered what Caruthersville would have? It's a much different looking ball club than we saw last year.
Oh, they were really down last year.
Yes, but they have some weapons here this year. Again, 4 receivers in the formation, and Motton awaits the snap, and again, he fakes the handoff, and here's the quarterback on the run. He'll cut it inside, hit by the Indians as Brooks Niggett was there, and it's going to be enough for the first down as he got down to about the 38-yard line. We're seeing all the options right now for Caruthersville, as Motton that time with a keeper after faking the handoff to the running back. Danny Ricks again will be in there behind Abion Motton. In the formation, 2 receivers left, 1 to the right, blocking back in the backfield. Ricks will get it. Kennett trying to contain. They can't get him on the corner, and he's going to have a nice gain on 1st and 10. Boy, if you let him get around the corner, running backs that are that athletic can pick up a big chunk.
He's got lots of speed. If he can get around you, it'd be hard to bring him down and catch him.
Gets the football down to the 30, 2nd and 2 coming up for Caruthersville. As again, Caruthersville on the move. Kennett answering with a touchdown and 2-point conversion. Kennett leads 8-6, 6:29 to play in the first quarter. Got a good one going on at Hopkey Field this evening. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Quarterback Motton moves the running back Danny Ricks to his left, and he looks to throw. Has some pressure in the backfield. Kennett will get him and bring him down. Nice job defensively by Kennett, and getting in the backfield that time was by O'Travion Walls. Nice job, O'Travion. That'll make it 3rd down and about 7. Lost back to the 35-yard line. That's the good pass defense, is to get a good pressure on the quarterback.
Absolutely.
And that's what happened.
But I'm here to tell you that they'll still go for it even if they're there at 4th down.
Similar to what Kennett had going the other direction. This is 4-down territory from the Kennett 35. Receiver in motion, right to left, and the quarterback, Motton, is going to roll right, throw right, and the pass is incomplete after it was a little tall for Jermonte Alexander, and right there with a big hit was Brooks Niggett. Brooks saved a completion and possibly a first down, and Brooks a little bit slow getting up, but he says, I'm okay, I'm staying in. So 4th down and 7 coming up for Caruthersville.
That was almost a great acrobatic catch.
Caruthersville trying to keep this drive alive. They need 7 yards. The football at the Indian 35. Again, man in motion. Here comes pressure. Ricks will set up and tries to get away from the pressure, but he's brought down for a sack way back in the backfield. And the Indians get in there. And again, that's Travion Walls. Couple of big defensive plays by Walls, and Kennett will take over in good field position here. Indian defense stiffens. 5:35 to play opening quarter, and Kennett leading 8-6. Official timeout, so we'll take one as well here at Hopkey Field. Back with more right after this.
Timeout on the field.
Stop in the barbecue shop in Keith's Pool Care for everything you need for your next barbecue. From your favorite grill brands like Traeger, Oklahoma Joe, Weber, and Bayou Classic, to a large selection of charcoal, pellets, and smoking wood. The barbecue shop also carries delicious rubs and sauces and has a seasoning sampling station. Check out their Lodge cast irons, charcuterie and cutting boards, Uni pizza ovens, Pit Boss griddles, and all the accessories you might need. The barbecue shop. Stop in today in Keith's Pool Care, 1215 Independence Avenue in Kennett.
Here is a little reminder from your friends at Peltz Title. When it's time to buy property, sell some property, or refinance a loan that involves property, don't forget those parts of the transaction that absolutely have to be done right. The preparation for closing and the closing itself. If you are a buyer, you want the confidence that title insurance from Peltz Title will give you. Are you the seller? You need to be sure that the promised proceeds are where they are supposed to be. Request Peltz and let the experts at Peltz Title close your deal.
Thank you again for all your support.
Kennett with the football, 1st and 10. Their second offensive drive of the ball game, leading 8-6. 5:35 to play first quarter. 3 receivers left. And the back, Daniel Boatman, a little mix-up there, and Tanner Pierce will just get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Boatman went one way, and Tanner Pierce didn't have anyone. And again, that experience at quarterback position, he knows if it's not there, just run forward.
At least he got it back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, Kennett from the 45-yard line. Jared Pull in the center. Great to have him as our player guest this week. Ready to send the snap back to Tanner Pierce, and a screen pass out to Gaines on the near side. Gaines trying to get down the sideline, will step out of bounds across into Tiger territory. They're going to spot Will Gaines down at the 38-yard line. So a good gain that time, and another offensive look for the Kennett Indians. Big first down into Caruthersville territory. Kennett leading 8-6, 4:56 to play. First quarter, 3 receivers near side. Same look as we saw in the last play. Boatman, the running back, a high snap, and whistles will stop this one. May had a Caruthersville player jump a little early on the far side. He about took the handoff, and it's offside Caruthersville, so that will be a 5-yard mark off. 23 was in the backfield almost when the ball got back there to Tanner Pierce, but a little quick start in the backfield that time by the Tigers. That's Sammy Bright. He's just a freshman, but a very good athlete. 1st and 5, Kennett now from the 33-yard line. 3 receivers left, none to the right. Pierce gets the snap, runs the option left side, and looks to pass, throws the pass out to Brooks Niggett. Complete, and Brooks fights forward, will have the first down before they knock him out of bounds. Senior Brooks Niggett with another nice reception, gets down to the 24-yard line of Caruthersville. Another first down for Kennett. Kennett Indians approaching the 20-yard line is another nice drive put together here. Again, 3 receivers left, and this time Boatman gets the carry going right. Daniel gets around the corner, has some room, cuts inside at the 20, fights down to around the 15, just shy of the 15 before he is brought down on the play, but another nice gain. That time Daniel Boatman with the carry. Gain of 8 on the play, 2nd and 2 coming up for Kennett, just shy of the 15-yard line. Inside the Baker Implement Case IH red zone. Again, 3 receivers left. Kennett continues to change up their offensive looks. Boatman behind Tanner Pierce, the quarterback. Tanner takes it and rolls to the left, looks downfield, has a receiver cutting over to the left side. I think that was Riley Spencer, just a little bit out in front of Riley, and it's incomplete. Riley tried to dive for that one, but comes up empty. 2nd down now, and our 3rd down and 2. 3rd and 2 coming up for Kennett. Again, Darryl, this is 4-down territory, so you can kind of take a shot that time.
Absolutely.
3 receivers again to the left side. That's the wide side of the field. Boatman behind Tanner Pierce in the formation. Caleb Duncan to the right side of that offensive line. Now a handoff and a miscommunication that time as Boatman put it on the ground as he didn't get a clean exchange from his quarterback. Kennett will fall on it back at the 20, but that's going to bring up 4th down and a long 5. Had a couple of mix-ups in the backfield so far as running back, quarterback a little confused. Now we have a timeout on the field, so we're going to take a break. And Caruthersville taking a break. We'll be back with more right after this.
Hi, my name is Tyson Allen. I am a Dunklin County native, and I am proud to introduce myself and Classic Home Loans as your new local friend in the mortgage business. We are now right here in Kennett to help with all of your mortgage needs. Classic Home Loans opened 15 years ago in Dexter, and we grew again, opening a branch here at 1331st Street in Kennett, just in time for Kennett Indians football. We want to help you enjoy football season this year, so we've put together the Ultimate Cooler Tailgate Giveaway. This massive cooler is already overflowing with tailgating essentials, and there are still more being added. Don't miss your opportunity to win. Come down to Classic Home Loans and register today.
Official rules are available at our local office. Classic Home Loans is a division of Flanagan State Bank. NMLS 408461. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
Kennett coming out will face a 4th and 6. Trying to pick up the 1st down. The football at the 20-yard line of Caruthersville. Daniel Boatman will be to the left of Tanner Pierce, the quarterback. A tight formation. Will Gaines out to the right side in a slot position. Kennett needing 6 yards. Now Gaines will shift around to the left. Boatman goes out to the slot on the right side. Empty backfield for the Kennett quarterback, and in motion, Will Gaines. He'll pitch it to him, and he has a lot of company in the backfield. Now gives it away to Daniel Boatman. Daniel turning the corner, has a couple players to beat, and they're going to
he's going to be short.
Just be short of the stick. Daniel tried to keep his footing, but was doing his best, and it's going to be very close to the sticks, but I think he's going to be short. And it's going to be 1st and 10, Caruthersville, after Kennett comes up just about 6 inches short. Kennett with a good drive, but really things started to stall out on that drive when they put the ball on the turf.
He had good recovery, though, on that play. They could have been way back behind had they gotten Will Gaines.
So here comes the Caruthersville offense back on the field. Again, they'll have 2 receivers right, 1 to the left, and Ricks gets the carry, runs into several Kennett Indians, and Caleb Duncan, one of those, right in the middle of that line. Very short gain on 1st down. Give him a pickup of about 2 yards. 2nd and 8 for Caruthersville. Football deep in Tiger territory. No turnovers yet in the ball game. Both teams scored on their first offensive possession, and on the second possession for both teams coming up empty. 2nd and 8, Caruthersville, 2:51 to go, 1st quarter. And again, Ricks gets the handoff, and Kennett with pressure in the backfield, and they'll bring him down at the 15. Again, great pressure by Kennett in the backfield. No Travion Walls again with another tackle in the backfield, and looks like Danny Ricks, the running back, slow to get up. We'll hope Danny's okay, but official timeout as they check on Danny. Hopefully it just had the breath knocked out of him. So they will look at Danny Ricks. Appreciate Skeeter Kell Sporting Goods, Roger and Chris and all the crew, outfitting teams and individuals for years with the best equipment. And also have some great gift ideas for all of you sports fans in the area. Skeeter Kell and Kennett. We appreciate them as Coach Dom will go out and visit with his senior running back, Danny Ricks, as he was tackled trying to get back to the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 yards on that play, so it's going to be a 3rd and 10 after the injury timeout. Bloom Bella Flowers and Boutique, they're a proud supporter of Kennett Indian Schools and Kennett Indian football as Ricks is up and walking off on his own power. Actually, that was Sammy Bryant that time. Ricks wears 2, Bryant wears 23. And good to see Sammy Bryant up on his feet and walking off under his own power. Bloom Bella, we appreciate their sponsorship. Homecoming's coming up, and you can also show your school spirit. Kennett Indian yard signs and door hangers. Bloom Bella, give them a call. 888-3040 or stop in 1110 Kennett Street in Kennett. 3rd and 10 for Caruthersville after the injury timeout. Football back at the 15-yard line of Caruthersville. After Kennett turned it over on downs, Caruthersville takes the snap, and they'll throw the pass out to the far side. It's complete. Kennett again missed the first initial tackle, and they're going to pick up the first down. And there again we see the danger of not making that first tackle to Jermonte Alexander.
For a Tiger, first down.
We missed those tackles after that completion, Darrell, and it's turned into a couple of big gains. And tell you what, it'll turn into a touchdown if we're not careful.
Absolutely. They had him behind the 20, but couldn't bring him down.
So a 1st and 10, Caruthersville, as they pick up the big 3rd and 10. Low snap. They'll hand it off to the running back, and he's going to lose about 5 yards. As Kennett just blew that one up in the backfield. Nowhere to go for the running back. Danny Ricks with a carry. The clock running at 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Kennett leads 8-6. Good ball game from Hopkey Field and a pleasant night to take in all the festivities here. Caruthersville will send 2 receivers to the near side. 1 to the far side, a man in the slot to the right side, and the running back will be Danny Ricks. Abion Motton, the junior, the quarterback, takes the snap. Looks, has pressure, tries to escape the pressure, and does. Kennett had him in the backfield, couldn't bring him down. He still tries to get out of there, and Kennett will bring him down all the way back to the 15. Well, if you're the quarterback, you'd like to see him throw it away in that case, but he couldn't get rid of the football, and it's going to be a big loss on the play, and now it's going to be 3rd and a long, long way to go.
3rd and long for the Tigers.
About 25, 26 yards, I believe, needed for Caruthersville.
Well, that last one was grabbed. They grabbed him by the jersey, pulled him down, couldn't let go of him. Caleb Duncan just said, "I'm not letting go."
Caleb came in and finished off the deal, and after the initial escape by the quarterback Motton, ended up losing extra yards. And the snap this time, he's going to try to keep it himself and get around the corner and knifing in there to make the tackle. Nice job by Kennett is getting in there. Darion Davis to make the tackle.
All the way back to the original line of scrimmage.
And now the quarterback is slow getting up. Motton after carrying the football. As that will stop the clock with 25 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. And he is in some pain. Has taken his helmet off. It's going to be 4th down and about 13 yards to go for Caruthersville, deep in their territory, so they will punt the football away. Cornerstone Pharmacy on the square in Kennett. We appreciate them, and you can get your prescription filled one time without several trips back and forth to the pharmacy each month. They even offer curbside pickup. Give them a call on 1st Street in Kennett. That's Cornerstone Pharmacy. They continue to look at the quarterback. Now they're going to help him up on his feet, and a good round of applause here. Made a nice running effort. He is the backup to Tylen Galladay, who was the starter, who went out with a knee injury. Motton, a junior, and then Ryan Guest, a sophomore. We saw Guest quite a bit of playing time last year just as a freshman quarterback for Caruthersville, but
I will assume that this deep into their territory on the 4th down that they're probably going to punt this time.
8-6 or score. Kennett with a lead. 25 seconds to go here in the first quarter. And gave the Kennett Indians a chance to get hydrated on a pleasant night here at Caruthersville and Hopkey Field. They are set up to punt it away. Daniel Boatman back for the return for Kennett. Daniel stands at the Kennett 44. A high snap, and Caruthersville will get it off. A nice punt. And it's going to hit a Caruthersville player at about the 45-yard line. Now they're now going to spot it down at the 42, 43. Now they're going to move it back to the 44. That's where it hit the Caruthersville player. So Kennett from their own 44, their third offensive possession. They'll have one play here in the first quarter before they'll switch ends and go the other way. Kennett leads 8-6.
Probably not a bad idea for him to have done that. If that ball had taken a good bounce toward Boatman and he was the only person there that could tackle him, it could have been a long run for Boatman.
Nice punt, and as typical, good special team kickers and punters for Caruthersville almost every year. Tanner Pierce awaits the snap and Gaines in motion right to left and throw a pass out to Gaines. Gaines turns the corner across midfield and knocked out of bounds after a pickup of about 10 yards on a nice little pass play. Gaines in motion, catches the ball, and it will be very close, and they're going to say move the chains. So 1st and 10, Kennett knocked out of bounds, so we have one more play remaining here in the first quarter. Kennett leads 8-6, a good ball game as we expected from Caruthersville this evening. Tanner Pierce takes the snap and hands it off to Daniel Boatman. Daniel this time dancing inside, escapes a tackle, drives forward, and look at Daniel go down to the 40. Daniel picked up about 6 yards on that play, and he was hit at the line of scrimmage, but just would not go down. That'll end the first quarter, 8-6 or score. Kennett with a lead and on the move when we return with the second quarter right after this.
Hey, this is Daryl Wilcoxon with Wilcoxon's Home Place on the South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri. We're getting new products in every week and would like to help you make your place a show place. Living room suits, recliners, including lift chairs, bedroom suits, mattress sets with adjustable bases, appliances, and TVs. We have several payment options available. Come see us at Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance, 901 South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri. A family furniture tradition for over 70 years.
When your child is sick, you want a pediatrician you can trust. Dr. Andrew Beach has been serving the Kennett and surrounding communities for over 20 years. Dr. Beach provides preventative, chronic, and acute medical care for children from birth to 21 years of age. He is now accepting new pediatric patients. Call today to schedule an appointment for your child with Dr. Beach at 888-0001. 888-0001.
Hi, I'm Dr. Andrew Beach, and on behalf of Kennett Pediatrics, we proudly support our Kennett Indians.
We start the second quarter with the football on the 40-yard line of Caruthersville. So Kennett 40 yards away from pay dirt, leading 8-6 with a 2nd and 4 after a nice running play by Daniel Boatman to end the first quarter. Boatman behind the quarterback, 3 receivers left, and Boatman will get the carry again, looking for a block and running low to the ground. Gets
close.
He's about a yard short, but you see Daniel's running ability as he has really just came onto his own this year after being a backup in previous years, and we saw after Jordan Jarrett's injury, while Daniel really came on, and we saw a different Daniel Boatman, and this year he has really taken the reins.
And he'll do anything to get that extra yardage, just like that play where he went low and just almost scrambled on the ground.
Kennett with a 3rd and 1, 3 receivers left, 1 to the right, and Boatman the running back. Pierce takes it, rolls to his left, looks downfield, has a receiver open. Will Gaines complete, and Will is going to be They're nodding their head. Touchdown, Will Gaines. Gaines just got the ball across the goal line before his body hit the turf, and Kennett with the touchdown, now leading 14-6. That time, Caruthersville really loaded up that line of scrimmage. They thought Boatman would probably get the carry, and Pierce rolled to his left, and Gaines, his great athletic ability down the field, beat the defender and hauled it in and went into the end zone. Again, a 2-point conversion. There's big Evan Parker just to the right of Tanner Pierce, the quarterback. This time Tanner takes it, hands it off to Boatman. Daniel dances to the right and didn't get in. No, they did. How did Boatman get into the end zone? But somehow he did, and Kennett with a 2-point conversion, now leading 16-6. We'll kick it off to the Tigers when we return right after this.
You know, as we visit with our customers to explain what's going on in the car business, we want you to understand that we sell most of our inventory before it comes in because we have good prices. We want you to contact us about ordering a vehicle, or if you want to know about the inventory we have coming in. We'll keep you informed about the process the whole time. That's what we do at Glenn Sane. We appreciate our customers. Glenn Sane, and God bless our troops.
Appreciate all our great sponsors, including Glenn Sane, as they have been one of our broadcast supporters for years and years. As we get set to kick it away to Caruthersville, Kennett leads 16-6 with 11:04 to play, first quarter. Kennett Bowling Lanes, hey, they have the Glow Bowling going on tonight, 9 till close. Going out after the game and have some fun. They're also doing the Glow Bowling tomorrow. Great food, great place for birthday parties. See them, Kennett Bowling Lanes, for your next event or a fun outing after the ball game. Jose Flores has it teed up on the 40. And here we go. Jose this time squibs it along the turf, picked up and falling down with it at about the 39-yard line, the Caruthersville Tigers. A little more effective that time. The first attempt was an onside kick, and Ryan Guest that time falling on that one. And good field position, but I think the last return by Jermonte Alexander just scared Kennett, and they said, we're not going to kick it deep to him again.
I like that result a whole lot better than those first two.
Caruthersville starts this drive on their own 39, trailing Kennett 16-6, just underway second quarter. Three receivers near side, one to the far side. A high snap. Motton gets it down and hands it off to Danny Ricks, who picks up 3 or 4 yards on the play, going straight ahead. Good athletic play by Motton that time to go up to grab the high snap. Gain of 4, 2nd and 6 for Caruthersville. 16-6, Kennett with a lead. Three receivers near side, again one to the far side. Motton, the quarterback, with Danny Ricks behind him in the formation. Takes a low snap. Now they fumble the exchange, and Kennett falls on it at the 39.
Great job by Kennett. Walls.
Travion Walls is having a great defensive play here for the Indians in the first half of this one. He has made several nice plays. Kennett gets it back and leading 16-6, 10:33 to play second quarter. They can make a statement here, and only 39 yards away from the end zone.
They were 40 at the start of the second quarter, so why not move it in from 1 yard shorter?
A yard closer here. Three receivers near side. Tied in to the far side of the formation. Tanner Pierce awaits the snap, takes the snap, gets a nice block from Daniel Boatman, now lets it loose, and the pass is complete on the near side. And there's Caleb Duncan, the tight end, on a crossing pattern, and he is knocked out of bounds at the 19-yard line. First down for Kennett after a nice pass play from Tanner Duncan to Caleb, or Tanner Pierce to Caleb Duncan. And the Kennett Indians move into the Baker Implement Case IH red zone with a nice pass play. 1st and 10 Kennett from the 19. 10:23 to play. Second quarter. Kennett leads 16-6.
It's like Coach Webster said, they're ready for the run, so let's throw it.
Two receivers right, one to the left, and a handoff to Boatman going right. Cuts back inside. Big hole. Daniel Boatman dances left, fights inside the 5, and brought down at the 4-yard line. Maybe the 3. But it'll be a 1st and goal. Kennett after a nice run. Daniel Boatman straight ahead. They're going to say 4. They'll give him the 4-yard line. So it's 1st and goal Kennett. Here's big Evan Parker coming in. Big number 75. We saw him with a 2-point conversion earlier. Rumbling into the end zone. They're going to have those two fullbacks just to the right of the quarterback and Daniel Boatman in the backfield. Snap and a handoff to Boatman. Following big number 75, and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown. Boy, when 75 rumbles, if I was Daniel Boatman, I'd hang on to the back of his drawers and just ride him into the end zone.
Just ride it like a horse into the end zone.
9:53 to go, second quarter. Kennett with the touchdown, and again, they will go. They may try to kick the extra point here. So after getting this one, they're going to try the extra point, and Brooks Niggett with the tee out there, and big number 75, Evan Parker, will attempt the extra point attempt. Coach Webster said we may see the Indians do more of this. And the kick is right through the uprights. Kennett adds to their lead with a touchdown. 9:53 to go, second quarter. So we'll take a break, be back with more as we kick it off to the Caruthersville Tigers right after this.
At Harris Pharmacy, you can get all of your prescriptions in one stop, and we'll even remind you when it's time to get a refill with our MedSync and Refill Reminder programs. Hi, this is Darren with Harris Pharmacy. Stop by today at 1224 First Street in Kennett for your over-the-counter and prescription needs. You can come through the drive-thru, or we deliver for free inside the city limits of Kennett. We also offer flu, shingles, and pneumonia vaccines. Come see us today at Harris Pharmacy in Kennett. Good luck, Indians. The staff here at Harris Pharmacy are proud supporters of KHS football. We'd like to wish the team a safe and successful year.
Kennett with the score, leading it now 23-6, and gets set to kick it off to Caruthersville again. And I would almost we'll see a duplicate of that last kick by Jose Flores, as they'll just kind of squib it and get it past the front line and get down there and cover the return man.
And if they try the onside, I guarantee you there'll be people on the sidelines ready.
Flores again bounces it along the turf, gets a good hop. Nice job picking that one up was Caruthersville, and they're going to pitch it off to one of the backs, and that's Isaiah Rogers going the other way. Watch out! Kennett will trip up Rogers, and that may have saved a touchdown, and a great defensive play out there by
Ryan Gass, lateral.
That was Kylan Henson.
That was a touchdown-saving tackle, and tell you what, they're dangerous when you squib kick it to them.
They've just got a lot of fast runners, and I noticed the guy that was the same guy who got it the last kick. He decided, I'm not falling on it. I'm going to pitch it to one of our fast guys.
Official timeout, 9:43 to play, second quarter. Kennett up 23-6. Back with more after this.
Locally owned Kennett Trust Bank understands the importance of great service, great rates, and putting the focus on you. Hi, this is John Patton with Kennett Trust Bank, inviting you to stop by at our new location, 917 First Street in Kennett. We offer full banking services like checking, savings accounts, plus home, auto, commercial, and agricultural loans. Stop by our new location, 917 First Street today, or online at KennettTrustBank.com. Kennett Trust Bank is proud to support the Kennett Indians. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Good to hear from Mark Pryor tuning in our broadcast tonight and watching from home. Good to have all the folks listening on the radio and watching our live video stream on the Wolf Facebook page. We're also on the Wolf Twitter page. We're on YouTube as well, the Wolf YouTube channel, and on KTMOradio.com. Lots of options as you tune in. Caruthersville starting this drive after the nice return at the Indian 45-yard line. Three receivers near side, one to the far side. Abion Motton, the junior quarterback. Running back behind him is Danny Ricks, and Danny gets the handoff, goes left, and is tripped up after a short gain. Good job that time. Kennett on the corner over there defending.
Goes to the left side for a short gain.
Nice job that time defending on the corner.
And about 8 for the Tigers.
Taylor, I think. Caden Taylor over there that time with a tackle. Nice job that time to save a much bigger possible gain by Danny Ricks with a carry. Three receivers spread out to the near side, one to the far side. They're going to throw out to the far side. Pass is complete. Kennett will grab him by his shirt tail and bring him down. That time, Jermonte Alexander tried to escape, but Kennett wouldn't let him slip out of the grasp, and that will bring up third down and about 2 for Caruthersville.
Third down, third and short for the Tigers.
They have to give a player like Alexander a little bit of cushion, because if you play right up in his face, he can beat you deep. And he came back, caught the pass, and Kennett, a nice defensive play that time, but Taylor. Twins right and left are the receivers, and they're going to roll right. Stepping up inside the quarterback, and he'll escape a couple of tackles in the backfield, pick up the first down inside the 30. Move the chains. Caruthersville picks up a 1st and 10. Kennett has been making I don't know, if the last couple of games letting the opponent score first, and then they just took control of the ball game. But here, Caruthersville putting a nice drive together.
Yeah, they've got to put a stop to it here on this set of downs.
1st and 10 from the Kennett 30, and they'll hand off to Danny Ricks, and Danny again breaks a couple of tackles, but Kennett will wrap him up after a gain of 2. So 2nd and 8 coming up for Caruthersville. Hazy night here at Hopkey Field. Probably all the farmers, and I know a lot of them listening in to our broadcast tonight, out in the field harvesting and stirring up some dust here in the area, but very pleasant temperatures at Hopkey Field. 2nd and 8 for Caruthersville from the 28-yard line of Kennett. Motton, the quarterback. The Twins right and left. Again, hands off to Danny Ricks. He'll spin. Kennett will try to wrap him up. They miss the first tackle, and he gets down to the 25 before he's finished off after a pick of about 3 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and 5 for Caruthersville, and it's 4-down territory for the Tigers.
They're hitting him early enough, but they're not wrapping him up. He's just bouncing off like a pinball off a bumper.
Danny Ricks is doing what Daniel Boatman does for Kennett. It's hard to bring down. He has a lot of spin moves. Once he gets contact, he'll try to spin away from that contact. 3rd and a long 4 for Caruthersville, just inside the 25-yard line. Pass out to the near side is incomplete. Gains defending, and the pass intended for Isaiah Rogers. And that'll bring up 4th down and a long 4 for Caruthersville. Football right on the 25-yard line. So 4th, and let's call it 5 yards to go.
That's an odd throwing motion that Motton has, but he gets it to his receiver. He just couldn't catch it that time. Will Gaines got in there and knocked it away.
Spencer comes over to cover one of the receivers. So 4 receivers in the formation and a timeout called. And we'll see who takes this timeout. Looks like Caruthersville will burn. Nope. Yep, Caruthersville will take the timeout. So we will take one as well. 23-6, 6:51 to play, second quarter. A 4th and 5 coming up for Caruthersville when we return right after this.
We have liftoff. The best just got better. We've increased our speeds and made them symmetrical. That means you get the same speed with an upload as you do with a download. Fast just got faster. Our internet packages now offer speeds of up to 1 gigabit. Better streaming, better online gaming, better internet. CLGW Fiber Optic Internet Service. Internet at the speed of light. Schedule your appointment today.
T.R. Baker Insurance in Kennett, another one of our great sponsors, independent insurance agency, and they can offer you a variety of insurances, including personal and commercial insurance, life, health, workers' comp, and much more. They've been in business in this area since 1966. Give T.R. Baker a call for an insurance quote. 4th down and 5 coming up after the Caruthersville timeout from the 25 of Kennett. Motton, the quarterback, takes the snap and runs the option, steps it inside. Kennett will try to stop him.
He's got it.
He's going to be real close. If Kennett would have stopped him on that first contact, he would not have made the first down. They're going to spot him just shy of the 20, so it's going to be very close. And I see another Caruthersville player down on the turf.
First down.
And I think they're going to say 1st and 10, Caruthersville. But now we have a player down on the play, and that might have been Motton, the quarterback, carrying that ball. And again, Kennett hit him about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. He bounces off of that, and by the time they wrap him up, it wasn't a long gain, but he got enough to move the chains just by the nose of the football. Thanks to all of our great sponsors, including the Opera House in Kennett, premier event venue for all of your celebrations. Make those memories of a lifetime. Perfect for weddings, family events, retirement parties, special events of large and small. They can handle it at the Opera House. Check out their great website for more photos and information, operahousekennett.com, or give them a call, 888-9600. They're on the north side of the Kennett Square. As they continue to look at the injured players. Several players have been down for Caruthersville in this first half, and they have been key players, running backs and quarterbacks, and they have been depending on these guys. And again, the quarterback this time, the junior, Abion Motton, was injured, and he picked up that first down, but he will have to come out of the ball game. So Ryan Guest, the sophomore, will have to come in for Caruthersville now.
I tell you, the sliding they have over here is quite interesting.
We have seen a lot of high-dollar baseball parks now going to this kind of lighting, to where you don't get the glare from the light shining. And it's more of a fluorescent lighting that just spreads the field. And this is the first time I've seen it. And they can actually change the colors of these lights. So for halftime celebrations, flags fly as Guest in there at quarterback. And
illegal procedure.
Going to have illegal motion and back up Caruthersville 5 yards.
Against the Tigers.
Ryan Guest, I mentioned, the sophomore, we saw a lot of him last year at Kennett when Caruthersville came to Metz-Cherry Stadium. Brad Gerling having to coach last year's team after the coach resigned after the start of the season. Now Brad Gerling superintendent here at Caruthersville. Handoff straight ahead. Very short game for Danny Ricks. It'll be second down at about 14 for Caruthersville. 6:23 and the clock continues to run. Kennett leading 23-6. Caruthersville in those traditional red jerseys with the white pants and the red helmets. Kennett with their white jerseys, white pants with the black helmets and the gold trim. Both teams looking very sharp here on a 2nd and 14. Screen pass almost picked off, but complete to Alexander. He'll break a couple of tackles and get down to the 11-yard line. Woo! Thought Kennett was going to pick it off, and then Alexander, he gets the ball in his hands. You got to watch out. And that'll bring up a third down and about just about 6 yards to pick up the first down. Again, 4-down territory here. As inside the Baker Implement Case IH red zone go the Kennett Indians. Nice pass that time, but Ryan Guest, the backup quarterback, he's out there running this offense. And a low snap. Guest will go down to the knee trying to pick it up. So that will be a loss back to about the 20-yard line. So it's going to be a 4th down, and we'll call it about 10 yards to go for Caruthersville. Kennett leading 23-6 here. Kennett, it shows, has 2 timeouts remaining. Caruthersville with all 3 timeouts remaining.
They can't. They've called a timeout.
I believe that's probably incorrect, because you're right. Caruthersville did take a timeout. So we'll see how all of that works out. Here is a pass play that is incomplete on 4th down, and Kennett will take over. So the defense comes up with a stop. And just under 5 minutes to go in the first half, Kennett can add to their lead, 23-6. Kennett offense comes out on the field, and they'll have the football 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Darryl will have our halftime stats. Darryl's got a little light on where he's setting, but where I'm setting out in the bleachers is we're out with the big crowd here at Hopkey Field. I'm in the darkness. I'm having a hard time seeing these numbers and names. Kennett with 3 receivers out to the right. Man in the slot to the right, and Tanner Pierce throws the pass to the slot man, and that is Caleb Duncan. Caleb turns it upfield, gets across the 25 out to about the 26-yard line. Gain of 6 on 1st down.
To Caleb Duncan.
Actually, probably going to be closer to a gain of 5 yards on the play. 2nd and 5 for the Indians. Good positive play on 1st down. Keeps the clock running. 4.5 minutes to play. here in the first half from Caruthersville. Pierce has Boatman behind him in the formation, runs the option and has a lot of red jerseys to avoid. He does that and gets down to the 35-yard line. Out to the 35 and a first down, Kennett.
Cuts it back, gets across.
And another Caruthersville player down on the play in the backfield. So they will stop the action and check on the injured player. Duncan Sheet Metal, one of our great Kennett Indian sponsors, both residential and commercial services. Hey, they can save you some money. If those utility bills worked you over in the summer, they're going to be rough in the winter too. And you can replace that old unit, get a new energy-efficient unit, give Duncan Sheet Metal a call. They want to wish Caleb Duncan, who's had a great game so far, good luck this season, and the rest of the Kennett Indians. Give them a call, Duncan Sheet Metal. We appreciate their sponsorship. Also, Zenith State Bank with locations in Kennett, Zenith, and Arbor. They're locally owned and servicing the area since 1935, a full-service bank with home, auto, and ag loans, online banking. And their website is zenithstatebank.com. You can check them out for more information, where banking is made simple, equal housing lender, and member FDIC. And the injured player getting up and being helped off to the sideline is a starting running back for Caruthersville, Danny Ricks. So they've lost their starting quarterback, Abion Motton, and now Danny Ricks is helped off to the sideline. And I know that is not good news for Caruthersville fans. Hopefully it's nothing serious for either one of those players. Kennett with a 1st and 10 after the play where Ricks was injured trying to make a tackle. 4:18 to go, second quarter. 2 receivers near side, 1 to the far side in the formation. Pierce again looks to throw, gets another block from Boatman in the backfield, now sets up and throws it down the field through the hands of Will Gaines and out of bounds. Will had a step and had it just a little bit high on the sidelines. That'll bring up 2nd and 10 for Kennett. We're seeing great blocks in the backfield by Daniel Boatman, and Coach mentioned, Coach Webster in his coaches show that what a great blocker that Daniel Boatman is. And we're seeing, these blocks are just picture perfect.
He actually blocked 2 players that time.
And that really gave Tanner Pierce time to throw that ball, and almost a nice completion. 2nd and 10 from the 35. Tanner again being pressured, rolls and throws in the flat. This time Duncan with a completion, out across the 40, out to about the 42-yard line. Nice pickup on 2nd down of, let's call it 7 yards. 3rd and 3 for Kennett. He stays in bounds, so the clock runs. We're down to 3:45 to play, second quarter. Caleb Duncan showing great skills here in his sophomore season for Caruthersville. 5'11", 195-pounder is how Caleb is listed. Following in the footsteps of big brother Tanner Duncan. 3 receivers right as they'll look right. Now throw it back to the left. Here's Duncan. It's complete. He has one man to beat, and what a tackle in the open field by Caruthersville's Jermonte Alexander. Man, he made a nice play at the 45-yard line, but that's going to be a first down, but a flag down across the way. And this was going to be on Kennett, I believe. Boy, Alexander, he really made a nice play on Duncan. Illegal man downfield. And that happens sometimes when you get those types of plays. So a lineman downfield, and this will back Kennett up. They'll get the down over again, but it's going to be 3rd and long now for Kennett. They're going to spot it back to the 33-yard line. 3:14 to play in the half. After the penalty and the first down, it's wiped off, and now a 3rd down and 12 coming up for Kennett from their own 33. Alexander showing great athletic ability every time he touches the ball, and that time potentially saved a touchdown had a lineman not been downfield. 3 receivers right side, Boatman the back of the backfield, Duncan the tight end on the right side of the formation. They'll roll right. Pierce looks downfield, throws downfield, has a man, complete. Riley Spencer across midfield for a first down. seeing Pierce roll more and more and getting some running room and passing lanes, and that time Spencer cutting across the field. It's 1st and 10 Kennett. Down to the 46-yard line of Caruthersville. 2:52. Clock will start as they get the change set on the far side. Kennett up to the line of scrimmage. I believe Kennett still has at least 2 of their timeouts remaining. 3 receivers near side. Boatman the back of the backfield. Pierce looks to throw again. Has tons of time. Now has to roll. Throws it back across the field. Complete again to Spencer. Spencer brought down at the 31. That's another Kennett first down. So Kennett can get up to the line of scrimmage as they will move the chains. Tanner Pierce showing his throwing ability from that quarterback position. Mobility and setting up and throwing. Got some dangerous receivers out there and a tight end that knows how to do it. 3 receivers left this time for Kennett on a 1st and 10 from the 31. Pierce going left, being pressured from the backside, gets a block, and the pass is incomplete off of Riley Spencer's hands. And again, Boatman, that time a block in the backfield, gave Pierce enough time to get that pass thrown as he was being pressured in the backfield by Caruthersville. That stops the clock with 2:03 to play in the second quarter. Kennett up 23-6 and on the move, 31-yard line. The line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10. Coach Webster taking some time over here. Brooks Niggett standing to the sideline, and I think Coach Webster is going to take the time out now and visit with his team. It'll be 2nd and 10. We'll take a break as well when we return to Hopkey Field. 2:03 to play in the half. Kennett up 23-6. Back after this.
Taken by the Indians.
Hey y'all, this is Abby Gatewood with the Outdoor Store located in Caruthersville, Missouri. Let me tell y'all a little bit about all the things that we have here in store and online. Ladies, we got you covered with our Southern classy style. We have loads to choose from. Simply Southern, Southern Fried Cotton, Swig, Vintage Havana, Brewmate, Flying Monkey Jeans, and lots more. Guys, if you need a gift for your special someone, we can help you out and even gift wrap for you. Come shop with us anytime at theoutdoorstore.com. Always remember, shop local, y'all.
Great to see Abby Gatewood this afternoon over at Gatewood Power Sports in the outdoor store. They were busy. I thought they were cooking food or something out there, the kind of crowd they had on the way to the ballpark here. You can see them for your hunting supplies and Exmark mowers and much, much more. Greg Wilson, your State Farm agent at 1125 First Street in Kennett, your State Farm agent for home, auto, renters, life, health, and commercial insurance. See Greg Wilson, like a good neighbor. State Farm is there. Kennett with a 2nd and 10 after the timeout from the 31-yard line. Pierce out of the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right side of the formation. Pierce takes the snap, rolls to the right, looks downfield, throws downfield, has a receiver open and complete. Stepping out of bounds, Brooks Niggett. Another perfect pass play for the Kennett Indians. Brooks Niggett breaking free, and Tanner put it right on the 1-3. Inside the Baker Implement Case IH red zone go the Kennett Indians. 1st and 10 from the 17. Still 1:57 to play in the half. Brooks getting out of bounds, and that stops the clock. 3 receivers to the right side. Duncan to the right side of the offensive line at the tight end. Boatman, the running back, behind Tanner Pierce. Tanner again looks to throw, has company in the backfield, and a jump pass is tipped, picked up a backward pass, and now they're going to say probably that hit a lineman. So I think it probably hit one of the blocking linemen first. It was deflected up, and it was a lateral at that point. Boatman picked it up, and
with a broken play,
we'll see what they determine here. Illegal touch against Kennett is the call. So a lineman out there blocking, that pass hit the lineman, then Boatman picked it up, and this marks the football back to the 22-yard line. So a big loss on the play, but it remains 1st down. 1:47 to go, second quarter. Kennett leading 23-6.
Scott City is leading Portageville 26-22.
Oh, good ball game there. That over in Portageville. A couple of very good ball clubs meeting tonight. Tanner Pierce with the football, rolls to his left, being pressured in the backfield, gets a great block from Boatman, and he's still on the run, gets another block, and Pierce gets inside the 20, picks up the penalty yardage, and now some fighting going on over on the sideline. Kennett players running over and more flags coming in. We may have several ejections in this melee. A big block that time by Kennett, but a legal block, and then some pushing and shoving after the play over on the sideline. So we're going to have to get this one sorted out. We've had some hard hits in this ball game, and that was a crushing block. Caruthersville coaches telling their players to get over to the sideline, and Kennett coaches telling their players to get back in the box on the near side. We've had some big hits in the first half of this one, and we'll have to sort all of this out. One flag down on the 22-yard line. More flags down along the sideline. Administrators and some of the local police officers over on the sideline. Chief Tony Jones also down there. Superintendent Brad Gerling over there. Of course, Brad's a football guy, played in college and knows all about it, also coached here at Caruthersville. Now they're going to sort all of this out, and we're probably going to have some players that have played their last snaps in this ball game, and we'll just see who is lost. Kennett leading 23-6. And I think they have to set out the next game. If they're kicked out of this game, I believe they have to set out the next ball game.
Is it the whole ball game or just the first
Well, I know
half?
in college it was the half, but
Yeah.
I was thinking in high school it was the whole ball game. So if you're kicked out of one, you're out of the next one, but I'm not certain. For Kennett, they go to East Prairie, and you wouldn't think that would be much of a challenge, so they probably wouldn't need everybody, but still you hate to lose players.
Anybody. Farmington's leading Saxton 27-15.
Officials continue to try to sort this out. This is one of those plays, Darryl, that's so hard for officials because you're trying to remember numbers of who did what, and there's a big group swarming around, and you're trying to remember these numbers, and it would be real easy if you went back on the video and backed it up and looked at it. You could probably see, but the officials in high school football don't have that luxury.
And I think that first flag is actually, well, I don't know what it is. I was trying to figure out, they took up the ball, so I don't even know where the ball ended up. And I was thinking maybe that's where they threw that flag to show this is where the ball was, but it's
well, actually, the ball was on up further than that, Darryl. That may have been where that block was. Here we go. The officials. Personal foul, illegal contact against Kennett. Another personal foul, illegal contact. Another personal foul, illegal contact against Caruthersville. I didn't see much against Caruthersville, but a lot pointed toward Kennett in that one. And Coach Dom is going to come over and try to get some explanation. I know Coach Webster will want to do the same here. But this is going to, I think that was a blow to the head against Kennett, and I think that was on the block that was over on the side. So that's going to move the football back to the 40. We're going to keep walking the opposite direction toward the north. Another 15 yards will put it across midfield at the 45 of Kennett, and we may have one more to go after this one. I would be really surprised we didn't have any on Caruthersville because they started the extracurricular activities after it was all over. Another 15-yard penalty will put it back at the 30.
Now they're going to go back the other way.
Okay, now we're going to take a walk-off the other way. So the officials are getting a workout because they're going to have one 15-yard penalty against Caruthersville at the 45-yard line. Woo! Okay, well, 1:37 to go and forever to go for Kennett. 45-yard line of Kennett is where the line of scrimmage will be, and Kennett has to get down to the 7 of Caruthersville to pick up the first down.
Well, I don't know, but I haven't seen anybody get thrown
I
out
don't
of
think
the
they
game.
threw anyone out of the ball game. But normally, contact to the head, someone will be out of the ball game, but Daniel Boatman is still in there at running back, and I think he is the one that threw that block.
I thought that was
And that's probably what they're talking to the Caruthersville coach about. Hey, the guy that threw the block is still out there on the field. That would be a big blow to Kennett if we did lose Daniel Boatman in this ball game. He is the primary ball carrier. Marshall Rogers also has carried the ball for Kennett, but it has been the Daniel Boatman show in the backfield. Now the officials coming back out on the field after an explanation.
As long as he doesn't come over and tell number 20 you're out of here, I'm okay.
So it looks like all the players are still eligible. The Caruthersville Police Department down on the 15 to our left as well.
So after the play and the penalty.
Great group of guys, and not knowing Tony Jones well. They were right there as well as the administrators for Caruthersville on the sideline. Emotions can run high in a game like this, and the officials doing a good job getting it all situated, but puts Kennett in a bad field position. We'll see what they do, and Pierce looks to throw. Has some protection, throws it downfield, and the pass is
incomplete.
Juggled and incomplete. It was tipped and almost brought in on the sideline by Brooks Niggett. And Brooks turned around and looked over at the Caruthersville players, and I think he probably heard something from Caruthersville over on the far sideline.
It looked like it went off of Caleb Duncan into Niggett's hands, and Niggett couldn't hang on to it.
One thing I do know about Brooks Niggett from following him in his sporting activities, after playing at Priory in a baseball game and the students heckling him in center field all game, Brooks Niggett is one that can take the talk. he can back it up. It'll be second and forever. It says 48 yards to go. Kennett will take another timeout with 1:30 to go. What you want to do here, really, Darryl, if you're Kennett with leading 23-6, and you're going to have to hit a big play. You'd like to get a play like you had before, get out of bounds, make it a little more manageable, have a shot at getting it down there, and maybe picking up the first down.
That's the key at this point with only 1:30 left in this first half. If you do get a big play, you got to do it toward the sideline so you can get out of bounds, stop that clock.
SEMO Health Network, one of our great sponsors, as they're turning on the red lights here at Caruthersville, as they're starting to change the colors of some of the lights. I can actually see now. Keep those red lights on. SEMO Health Network, one of our great Kennett Indian sponsors. We appreciate them and their support. They have their in-school health center located right inside the Kennett schools. Be sure to take advantage of that. We appreciate SEMO Health Network. Danny Glass, another one of our great sponsors. Kennett's going to bunch up in tight formation here. 1:30 to go in the half. They just don't want to give Caruthersville any time. If there is time left on the clock, Pierce has tons of time. He's rolling right, and he can run forever. Gets a block on the corner. Tanner Pierce rumbling down the field. A flag comes in, and Pierce gets down to the 20. Boy, when you got something like this, it's probably going to be a hold.
It's either going to be a hold or an illegal man downfield.
And it is a hold against Kennett. The flag at the 33-yard line. Tanner Pierce picked up a big chunk that time and threatened to go all the way, but the penalty will back it up. It'll still be a positive gain on the play after they mark it off. Kennett will have it in Caruthersville territory at the 43-yard line. They also will get the down again. So it'll be second down and long for Kennett. Play clock at 23 seconds, 1:10 on the game clock. Brooks Niggett again getting the play call from the sideline. And Brooks runs it on, and here comes the Kennett offense. Second and about 36 for Kennett. Inside of a minute as the clock continues to run. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Pierce with a snap. Pierce again with tons of time. Airs it out, down the field. Spencer is there, grabs it, complete! Touchdown! Indians, did he get in? Did he get in? And the officials say, yes, touchdown. Kennett with a bomb. Riley Spencer beat the defender, hauls it in, and goes into the end zone. What a strike by Tanner Pierce.
He just stole that ball from the defender.
The defender was there. You would have thought he would have maybe intercepted the ball or batted it down, but he may have tried to intercept it, and Riley with the good hands went up, grabbed it, and got into the end zone. Kennett goes up 29-6, and they're going for a two-point conversion. Big Evan Parker in the backfield to the right of Tanner Pierce. Tanner again gives it to Daniel Boatman. They ride the shirt tail of Evan Parker and bulldozes into the end zone. Two-point conversion good. 31-6, Kennett with the lead. 40.2 seconds to play, second quarter. Caruthersville gets it when we return right after this.
At American Elite Realty, your business is appreciated. They are locally owned and support the communities you live in. Their professional agents can help you find your new home or commercial property. They work closely with your lender to make the buying process easy. Contact a professional agent at 573-888-5373 or view their listings at AmericanEliteRealty.com. Tina Privet, broker, an equal housing opportunity company.
American Elite Realty is proud to support the Kennett Indians and wishes them a successful season.
Darrell Kennett goes up 31-6, 40 seconds remaining in the half, and you don't want to give up a big return here. You got to make a tackle, you got to make another stop or two, and you should be able to take this lead into the locker room.
Absolutely, but it was looking pretty bleak for the Kennett Indians when it was second and like 45. Golly, great way to respond by the Indians.
Jose Flores will kick it off for Kennett here. Watch out, these dangerous return men. You got to keep your eye on number 8. He is a threat anytime the ball touches his hands, Alexander, and they're going to kick it off, and it's going to bounce, touched by Caruthersville, and picked up by Alexander. Alexander dances left, breaks a tackle. Kennett tries to contain him and finally will at about the 38-yard line. Gang tackling that time, and Alexander brought down, and good job by a host of Indians getting over there. Boy, you got to hold your breath anytime he touches the ball. And Hayes in there spearheading that tackle for the Kennett Indians.
Guest back in at quarterback. Ricks is back on the field.
Well, Danny Ricks, the starting running back. Good to see him back out there for Caruthersville. The third quarterback for the season, Ryan Guest, the sophomore, hands off to Ricks, and Ricks gets to the 40. Pick up about 2-3 yards on the play. 25 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Ricks getting up slow once again, and I think Caruthersville will be content to let the clock run down and take it to the locker room, and that's what they're going to do. So that's going to end our first half of action from Hopkey Field. Kennett 31, Caruthersville 6. And we'll go to their halftime show right after this commercial timeout.
FCC Youth Star, school and community-based. They're here to help youth struggling with emotional or behavioral health issues. They offer person-centered recovery and wellness, providing psychiatric rehabilitation care for kids 18 and under by following the 8 dimensions to wellness for a balanced life. The FCC Youth Star currently serving over 550 kids with the tools necessary for wellness and recovery. Visit fccinc.org or call the crisis hotline at 800-356-5395.
You'll always get the best price and selection on new furniture and appliances from Bullock Furniture in Kennett. Come check out their huge selection of living room and bedroom suites, recliners, and name brand appliances, plus bedding and flooring options, priced to save you money and ready for delivery. Right now, get 0% down and no interest for 2 years for qualified buyers. Secondary financing is also available. Get the best price and selection on new furniture and appliances at Bullock Furniture, 1111 Independence Avenue in Kennett.
The greatest minds set their eyes on the future. The greatest health systems build the next generation of healthcare by joining world-class patient experience with the latest in technology, pioneering new techniques to bring new solutions to old problems, empowering patients with instant access to records, labs, and live messaging anytime, anywhere. NEA Baptist, built for the next century.
Delicious deals for delicious meals at McDonald's. Get exclusive deals on your McDonald's favorites in the McDonald's app with contactless mobile order and convenient drive-through pickup. Get a free large fries when you download the McDonald's app and join My McDonald's Rewards. Download it today. Your local Kennett McDonald's has been serving the Kennett community for over 30 years and is proud to support area youth.
All your friends at the local McDonald's wish the Kennett Indians a safe and successful season. Go Indians!
At Todd and Atwill LLP in Kennett, your situation matters. They understand that unfortunate circumstances arise and are here to provide the legal services you need with integrity and care. Partnering attorneys Darren Todd and Lee Atwill are committed to providing the best legal representation possible. They specialize in personal injury, criminal defense, social security disability, bankruptcies, and more. Visit toddatwill.com for more information. Todd and Atwill LLP, proud to support the Kennett Indians.
Hi, I'm Dr. Wayne. I'd like to invite you to Wayne Chiropractic. Come on in.
Hi, I'm Melissa Morgan. When you're ready to schedule an appointment, just call Wayne Chiropractic.
Soy Gabriela García. Síganme y el Dr. Wayne los ayudará a estar mejor.
Wayne Chiropractic offers DOT, sports, school, and pre-employment physicals and now accepts Medicaid. Learn more at kenmochiro.com or stop by Wayne Chiropractic at 913 St. Francis Street in Kennett. kenmochiro.com.
Perry Jones and Daryl Wilcoxon back at Hopkey Field in Caruthersville. The Caruthersville Tiger cheerleaders performing here at the half, and one of the cheerleaders took a spiel. But she's making her way off the field under her own power. And Daryl, we had some rumbles and tumbles and chills and spills here at the ball game, and 31-6, Kennett with the lead.
We have had some exciting plays, whether they be actual football players or other types of plays. That we've had a full night already in this first half.
I hope, and it appears the cheerleader that took the tumble is going to be okay. But they are athletes as well, and they're out there working hard, and they practice hard. And in her case, probably a good thing it was on the grass here at Hopkey Field instead of maybe the hardwood
Yes.
just right behind us. And a little easier to take the spill, but we've seen a little bit of everything in this ball game, as Darryl said. 31-6. Danny Glass, another one of our great broadcast sponsors. We appreciate Danny, Pima Scott Dunklin, director, and his support of high school athletics around the area. Again, we saw, Caruthersville take the early lead. They went up 6-0, and then Kennett came back 31 unanswered points.
Yes.
Same thing last week with Sykeston. They went up 7-0, and then Kennett rolled off 52 against the Bulldogs. So it seems like they give up that one, and they say, okay, that's all you get.
Yeah, that's all you can have. We're going to take over the rest of the ball game. And they will get the ball to start this second half. So
they deferred, and the lights are doing some neat things here at Hopkey Field. As we were told, they got the kinks worked out of this light system, and this is really neat. If you haven't seen these, it is state-of-the-art lighting equipment. So we're going to take another break here at Hopkey Field, as we'll check the stats when we come back right after this.
Harvest more of what you grow with Case IH Axial Flow Combines. From header to spreader, Axial Flow's industry-leading innovations deliver cleaner grain from the field to the bin. Get the capacity you need with easy adjustment options to match your crop and field condition, all while minimizing potential grain loss. Add the automated efficiency of the optional AFS Harvest Command and take control of your harvest. Put your grain in the tank and your money in the bank with Axial Flow Combines. Available at Baker Implement with locations throughout Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas.
Southeast Missouri State University. Your university, your hometown, with personalized support from faculty and staff who care. Prepare for a career that matters from day one, all while earning a degree in your own backyard. Do more than take classes. Take control of your future. Get your 4-year degree at Southeast Missouri State University. Learn more at cmo.edu/regional.
Here is a little reminder from your friends at Peltz Title. When it's time to buy property, sell some property, or refinance a loan that involves property, don't forget those parts of the transaction that absolutely have to be done right. The preparation for closing, and the closing itself. If you are a buyer, you want the confidence that title insurance from Peltz Title will give you. Are you the seller? You need to be sure that the promised proceeds are where they are supposed to be. Request Peltz and let the experts at Peltz Title close your deal.
When it comes to taking out a loan, you need a team you can trust, a local community bank you can depend on. At First State Community Bank, we are that team. We're local people making local lending decisions. Whether it's buying a home or even a new car, you can rest easy knowing all decisions are made in the communities we live and work in. Speak to our expert lenders at your local branch or visit fscb.com today to get started. First State Community Bank. Success starts here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, Bank NMLS number 412605.
Hey y'all, this is Abby Gatewood with the Outdoor Store located in Caruthersville, Missouri. Let me tell y'all a little bit about all the things that we have here in store and online. Ladies, we got you covered with our Southern classy style. We have loads to choose from. Simply Southern, Southern Fried Cotton, Swig, Vintage Havana, Brewmate, Flying Monkey Jeans, and lots more. Guys, if you need a gift for your special someone, we can help you out and even gift wrap for you. Come shop with us anytime at theoutdoorstore.com. Always remember, shop local, y'all.
McPherson Medical and Diagnostic in Kennett provides healthcare to all ages, from in-house testing like x-rays, brain mapping and training, ultrasounds, and state-of-the-art CT scanning, to cardiology and ENT services, general surgery, and non-surgical skin cancer treatment. They also offer specialty services like hormone replacement, wound care, and a weight management program. Same-day appointments available and walk-ins are welcome. Learn more at McPhersonMedical.com. Dr. Timothy McPherson is proud to support the Kennett Indians.
I'm Dr. Tim McPherson, and I proudly support the Kennett Indian football team.
Stop in the barbecue shop in Keys Pool Care for everything you need for your next barbecue. From your favorite grill brands like Traeger, Oklahoma Joe, Weber, and Bayou Classic, to a large selection of charcoal, pellets, and smoking wood. The barbecue shop also carries delicious rubs and sauces and has a seasoning sampling station. Check out their Lodge cast irons, charcuterie and cutting boards, Uni pizza ovens, Pit Boss griddles, and all the accessories you might need. The barbecue shop. Stop in today in Keys Pool Care, 1215 Independence Avenue in Kennett.
Perry Jones, Darrell Wilcoxon back at Hopkey Field in Caruthersville. We're at the half, 31-6. Kennett with a lead over Caruthersville, and Darrell has the halftime numbers for us.
For the home Caruthersville Tigers, they had Danny Ricks. Now, he carried the ball quite a bit, and he ran the ball a lot east and west, but he only ended up with 21 yards. The Kennett defense was really focusing on him, and they had Sammy Bryant before he got hurt. He ran the ball, but he was minus 2 yards. The quarterback, Moughton, he ran it for about 6 times for 14 yards. And then Ryan Guest, the quarterback, came in and took his spot, ran it for minus 4. In the air, they were only like 25 yards in the air. One of them was a touchdown, but that was on the first drive that Caruthersville had. They ran it back 33 yards from the 50 to the 17 and then took it in. Now for the Kennett Indians, the big surprise to me, not that I didn't know he could throw, but Tanner Pierce has thrown the ball for 231 yards already in the first half.
Yeah, Pierce has really hit a variety of receivers, not just focusing on one guy, but the entire receiver corps is pretty much stepping up tonight as Brooks Niggett and Riley Spencer with big catches in the ball game, and then Caleb Duncan in his tight end position also been doing that. And then the running attack for Kennett also, you got the double-edged sword with Kennett.
Actually, tonight in the first half, Tanner Pierce has more yardage than Daniel Boatman, only because they are really focusing on Boatman, and at where you would normally see a pitch, they've got him covered. So then Pierce takes it down the field, and it's been really a good offense for the Kennett Indians. That one lapse of defense at the very beginning of the game, and they've shut them down after that. So
Daniel Boatman normally getting 25 carries in a ball game. He's probably not going to see that here tonight unless Kennett gets the big lead, and then they primarily start running the football and maybe go into that power formation. But Daniel, we would not have the success with the passing game had it not been for Daniel Boatman's blocks in the backfield to give Tanner Pierce time.
He has done an amazing job of blocking for Tanner Pierce to get that football off.
We're going to try to check some scores here at Hopkey Field as Daryl has been getting some updates, and we'll check in on the Cardinals up in St. Louis playing the Reds this evening as Kennett leads this one 31-6 at halftime. We'll be back with more from Hopkey Field right after this.
Hi, my name is Tyson Allen. I am a Dunklin County native, and I am proud to introduce myself and Classic Home Loans as your new local friend in the mortgage business. We are now right here in Kennett to help with all of your mortgage needs. Classic Home Loans opened 15 years ago in Dexter, and we grew again, opening a branch here at 1331st Street in Kennett, just in time for Kennett Indians football. We want to help you enjoy football season this year, so we've put together the Ultimate Cooler Tailgate Giveaway. This massive cooler is already overflowing with tailgating essentials, and there are still more being added. Don't miss your opportunity to win. Come down to Classic Home Loans and register today.
Official rules are available at our local office. Classic Home Loans is a division of Flanagan State Bank. NMLS 408461. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
Here is a little reminder from your friends at Peltz Title. When it's time to buy property, sell some property, or refinance a loan that involves property, don't forget those parts of the transaction that absolutely have to be done right. The preparation for closing and the closing itself. If you are a buyer, you want the confidence that title insurance from Peltz Title will give you. Are you the seller? You need to be sure that the promised proceeds are where they are supposed to be. Request Peltz and let the experts at Peltz Title close your deal.
Hey, this is Daryl Wilcoxon with Wilcoxon's Home Place on the South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri. We're getting new products in every week and would like to help you make your place a show place. Living room suites, recliners, including lift chairs, bedroom suites, mattress sets with adjustable bases, appliances, and TVs. We have several payment options available. Come see us at Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance, 901 South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri. A family furniture tradition for over 70 years.
When your child is sick, you want a pediatrician you can trust. Dr. Andrew Beach has been serving the Kennett and surrounding communities for over 20 years. Dr. Beach provides preventative, chronic, and acute medical care for children from birth to 21 years of age. He is now accepting new pediatric patients. Call today to schedule an appointment for your child with Dr. Beach at 888-0001. 888-0001.
Hi, I'm Dr. Andrew Beach, and on behalf of Kennett Pediatrics, we proudly support our Kennett Indians.
You know, as we visit with our customers to explain what's going on in the car business, we want you to understand that we sell most of our inventory before it comes in because we have good prices. We want you to contact us about ordering a vehicle, or if you want to know about the inventory we have coming in. We'll keep you informed about the process the whole time. That's what we do at Glen Sane. We appreciate our customers. Glen Sane, and God bless our troops.
At Harris Pharmacy, you can get all of your prescriptions in one stop, and we'll even remind you when it's time to get a refill with our MedSync and Refill Reminder programs. Hi, this is Darren with Harris Pharmacy. Stop by today at 1224 First Street in Kennett for your over-the-counter and prescription needs. You can come through the drive-thru, or we deliver for free inside the city limits of Kennett. We also offer flu, shingles, and pneumonia vaccines. Come see us today at Harris Pharmacy in Kennett. Good luck, Indians. The staff here at Harris Pharmacy are proud supporters of KHS football. We'd like to wish the team a safe and successful year.
Locally owned Kennett Trust Bank understands the importance of great service, great rates, and putting the focus on you. Hi, this is John Patton with Kennett Trust Bank, inviting you to stop by at our new location, 917 First Street in Kennett. We offer full banking services like checking, savings accounts, plus home, auto, commercial, and agricultural loans. Stop by our new location, 917 First Street today, or online at KennettTrustBank.com. Kennett Trust Bank is proud to support the Kennett Indians. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We have liftoff. The best just got better. We've increased our speeds and made them symmetrical. That means you get the same speed with an upload as you do with a download. Fast just got faster. Our internet packages now offer speeds of up to 1 gigabit. Better streaming, better online gaming, better internet. CLGW Fiber Optic Internet Service. Internet at the speed of light. Schedule your appointment today.
I started at NEA Baptist as a nurse intern. The people that I
had with me, from nursing skills all the way to the patient care to critical situations. They had my back. I knew that I could go to anybody and they would know the answers and they would help me, and I would never be alone.
Any kind of inpatient unit in the hospital can be a little bit intimidating, so it's really important for us to support them. There's lots of programs to further your career, further you as a person.
And I wouldn't be the nurse that I am today without them.
At American Elite Realty, your business is appreciated. They are locally owned and support the communities you live in. Their professional agents can help you find your new home or commercial property. They work closely with your lender to make the buying process easy. Contact a professional agent at 573-888-5373 or view their listings at AmericanEliteRealty.com. Tina Privet, broker, an equal housing opportunity company.
American Elite Realty is proud to support the Kennett Indians and wishes them a successful season.
FCC Youth Star, school and community-based. They're here to help youth struggling with emotional or behavioral health issues. They offer person-centered recovery and wellness, providing psychiatric rehabilitation care for kids 18 and under by following the 8 dimensions to wellness for a balanced life. The FCC Youth Star currently serving over 550 kids with the tools necessary for wellness and recovery. Visit fccinc.org or call the crisis hotline at 800-356-5395.
You'll always get the best price and selection on new furniture and appliances from Bullock Furniture in Kennett. Come check out their huge selection of living room and bedroom suites, recliners, and name brand appliances, plus bedding and flooring options, priced to save you money and ready for delivery. Right now, get 0% down and no interest for 2 years for qualified buyers. Secondary financing is also available. Get the best price and selection on new furniture and appliances at Bullock Furniture, 1111 Independence Avenue in Kennett.
Delicious deals for delicious meals at McDonald's. Get exclusive deals on your McDonald's favorites in the McDonald's app with contactless mobile order and convenient drive-thru pickup. Get a free large fries when you download the McDonald's app and join My McDonald's Rewards. Download it today. Your local Kennett McDonald's has been serving the Kennett community for over 30 years and is proud to support area youth.
All your friends at the local McDonald's wish the Kennett Indians a safe and successful season. Go Indians!
Harvest more of what you grow with Case IH Axial Flow Combines. From header to spreader, Axial Flow's industry-leading innovations deliver cleaner grain from the field to the bend. Get the capacity you need with easy adjustment options to match your crop and field condition, all while minimizing potential grain loss. Add the automated efficiency of the optional AFS Harvest Command and take control of your harvest. Put your grain in the tank and your money in the bank with Axial Flow Combines. Available at Baker Implement with locations throughout southeast Missouri and northeast Arkansas.
Hi, I'm Dr. Wayne. I'd like to invite you to Wayne Chiropractic. Come on in.
Hi, I'm Melissa Morgan. When you're ready to schedule an appointment, just call Wayne Chiropractic.
Soy Gabriela García. Síganme y el Dr. Wayne los ayudará a estar mejor.
Wayne Chiropractic offers DOT, sports, school, and pre-employment physicals and now accepts Medicaid. Learn more at KenmoChiro.com or stop by Wayne Chiropractic at 913 St. Francis Street in Kennett. KenmoChiro.com.
Perry Jones, Darrell Wilcoxon back at Hopkey Field. Kennett leads 31-6, and if someone was wondering why the long commercial break, last week we were kicked off Facebook because they heard music on our broadcast. And they were playing music, and Darrell and I are setting out in the bleachers. So we just played sponsor commercials. So go by and see every one of those sponsors, including Darrell Wilcoxon at Wilcoxon on the South Bypass in Kennett, and we appreciate their support. But Darrell's got a few scores coming in. We also have a score ticker that Tad is running across the screen now as they come in. And Darrell, what's going on?
The last two that Monty sent me, it was Scott City leading Portsville 26-22, and then Farmington leading Saxton 27-15. And he hasn't sent me any more since then, so he may be getting them all on they may have them all on the ticker. So, and then the Cardinals are tied 1-1, I think, in the bottom of the fourth or fifth. Let me see. Bottom of the fourth.
I was at the Cardinal game last night after having to be in St. Louis yesterday afternoon, and not much offense from the St. Louis Cardinals. They're going to have to get things going offensively if they're going to do anything moving forward.
Yeah, going the last few series we've had against Pittsburgh and Cincinnati, you'd think they have a bunch of Cy Young pitchers out there. But I think they're just going through a little lull and trying to stay in the hunt, stay above where they are against the Brewers, and they'll get hot again before the end of the season.
Well, the numbers are in the Cardinals' favor with their lead over the Brewers. So you can catch that on KTMO 106.5, KTMO The Wolf. We have our Cardinal broadcast. Also, we're coming to you on the Wolf Facebook page tonight. Also on KBOA FM Radio 105.5. We're on the KTMO Twitter page, and we're also on YouTube, the KTMO YouTube channel, and at ktmoradio.com. We have a live video stream there if you click on the live sports tab. As they put 3 minutes on the clock, Kennett will get the football to start the second half. And tell you what, Caruthersville has been banged up in the first half. Their starting quarterback went out, Abion Motton, after he was slow to get up a couple of times, and then didn't get up and helped off the field, and sophomore Ryan Guest came in. Guest completed some good passes, and they moved the football, but so far in the first half of this one, Caruthersville's had that mistake or some problem that kind of backs them up, or a big defensive play by Kennett, and it's taken them out of several drives where it looked like they were going to move the ball down and score.
Yeah, Motton went out, didn't come back. Ricks went out, he did come back. Sammy Bryan went out. He did not come back. And Jermonte Alexander went out for 1 or 2 plays when he came back. So they're limited on their offensive players. I can't get used to these lights going out and coming back on so quick. But the Kennett Indians are going to get the football back first to start this second half. And if they go out and drive like they had at the end of the first half, they'll show Caruthersville that they're in charge.
Caruthersville has Caruthersville Stadium has the best, Hopkey Field has the best light show of any football field that we've been to, by no doubt. Very impressive. I know they got a lot of the bugs worked out. Last week I heard a couple of the folks say, we didn't even know how to turn them on or off. But this week they figured that out, and also how to have the light show, and they had it at halftime, and this crowd enjoyed it. Seeing some Kennett alumni here, Anel Harris. I saw Anel up in the bleachers here tonight, and Anel going to school at Ole Miss and continuing the family tradition, I think, as she continues her schooling. And wanted to mention the ceremony last week honoring the Kennett Indian State Championship tennis team, and Anel a big part of that. But Kenneth on the tennis courts picking up right where they left off.
Oh, they're undefeated so far. They're playing very, very well. While we got the opportunity, let me tell about the Dr. McMullen Memorial tomorrow, the bench that the class of 69 is giving. 11 o'clock at the administrative offices on College Avenue. If you can be there, they would love to have you attend. I know a lot of the family will be there.
I know Mike Hunter had talked to me about it, and we've been promoting it as well, and hope we have a big crowd out there for that memorial for the Dr. McMullen and the McMullen family. Such a great history at Kennett in the school program, and we certainly appreciate their support of our broadcast over the years as well. Kennett's about to get the football, and we're about to get underway in the third quarter. Kennett leads 31-6. Good to have you along. While we're mentioning a Kennett alumni of recent years, Tanner Duncan made his way. He said he was in baseball practice and talked to his coach and said, hey, can I get my other work in early because I really want to see Kennett play football tonight in Caruthersville. And he was not dressed to be on the sideline and sideline report, but he said the next game, when I get there in time, I'd love to do it again, and we'll love to have him if he is available. Tanner playing at Three Rivers and continuing his baseball career. And some great kids that we have met over the years, and I just mentioned 2 of them, Nell Harris and Tanner Duncan. It's fun getting to know these kids through the years and watching them come up through the ranks. As Caruthersville kicks it off, and they'll kick it off high and deep, and Daniel Boatman will take it at 22, up over the 30, running straight ahead, a big gap across midfield, and a flag will come in, and there's another hold. Daniel was running north and south. Yeah, my criticism of Daniel early on in his running back career, he didn't run north and south enough. He would do a lot of dancing, but not get the positive yardage. But I'll tell you what, this year he is a north and south runner.
So it looks like somewhere around the 44 they had a holding penalty.
It's going to back them up 10 yards from the 44, so they will step this one off. And still going to be decent field position for Kennett, as it will be at the 34-yard line as they start over their first drive of the second half, leading 31-6. Kind of wondered if Kennett would continue to do what was working in the first half, and they are lining up to do just that. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Daniel Boatman, the running back. Caleb Duncan to the right side of the formation, and they'll hand it off to Boatman, running right, behind a nice Duncan block, and he will get good yardage across the 40 out to about the 42-yard line. We may see more and more running by Daniel Boatman. You mentioned he didn't get a lot of touches in the first half, and Tanner Duncan was really, Tanner Pierce was really the best ball carrier in the first half from his quarterback position. And it's going to be second down and about 2 yards to go for Kennett. Pierce takes the snap, gives it to Boatman. Boatman going right, has a first down and more in the open field, and going to finally be knocked out of bounds around the 45-yard line of Caruthersville.
Outside, gets across midfield, down across the 45 to the 44-yard line.
That'll move the chains. They're going to spot it at the 44.
That's more like it. He's 2 carries and about 22 yards.
You know, we mentioned with the lead, we wouldn't be surprised if Kennett didn't try to keep it on the ground here in the second half, and so far that's what they've done. And a couple of carries by Daniel Boatman for good yardage. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left, and they'll throw a pass out to the left. Pass is complete. Pickup of about 9 yards on the play, so a quick pass play there. Riley Spencer with a reception. Pickup of 9, so it'll be second down and 1 coming up for the Indians of Kennett
to the right side
from the 35-yard line.
Again, the first down, second and short.
2 receivers near side. Will Gaines by his lonesome to the right side. Daniel Boatman behind the quarterback will get the carry here. Daniel going left, gets a block on the corner, cuts it up inside, has the first down, and inside the 25 down to about the 23-yard line. Daniel Boatman doing it again.
Boatman on the carry.
He just views the field, sees where he's wanting to go, sees what option he has, and just takes off.
They'll move the chains and start the clock. 10:33 to play. Third quarter here from Hopkey Field, 31-6 Kennett. And on the move, their opening drive of the third quarter. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Boatman, the back in the backfield on 1st and 10. And Pierce looks to throw, has time, looks downfield. Now he's running out of time and there's it out. Has a man, Duncan complete into the end zone, touchdown Kennett. Tanner Pierce had all day, and you do that, Caleb Duncan's going to break free, and the sophomore goes in for the touchdown. You got to put more pressure on the quarterback in that time. If you give Tanner Pierce all day to throw the football and these receivers running open down the field, it's hard to stop.
Yeah, that was like a bunch of ants just running around, and then finally he saw Caleb Duncan open.
Too much to ask for those safeties and corners to keep up with them for that long, as Evan Parker will attempt the extra point. Evan has punched another one through the uprights. It's good. So Kennett will go up 38-6. 10:07 to play. Third quarter. Caruthersville gets it when we return right after this.
Southeast Missouri State University. Your university, your hometown, with personalized support from faculty and staff who care. Prepare for a career that matters from day one, all while earning a degree in your own backyard. Do more than take classes. Take control of your future. Get your 4-year degree at Southeast Missouri State University. Learn more at cmo.edu/regional.
A good opening drive by Kennett as they put points on the board and lead 38-6. And that light show, and the lights keep going out here, and that could be not a good thing if play is going on. So they're still working out a few of the bugs.
Don't need them to go out while they're playing.
So far, that hasn't happened, and we enjoyed the light show at halftime, but Kennett gets set to kick it away. Cornerstone Pharmacy on the square in Kennett can take care of your prescriptions. They'll fill them all at one time with their special program that saves you from making trips and trips back to the pharmacy each month. They even have curbside pickup.
Flores to kick it off.
Give them a call. Cornerstone Pharmacy on the square in Kennett. Jose Flores will kick it off, and Alexander in the middle of that return squad. Deep, and Jose hits a line drive, taken at the 33. Running left with the football, the return man to the 40, and Kennett will wrap him up, bring him down at the 41.
That's Devarian Creighton on that return, and
line drive, excuse me.
Kennett just went right to him, took him down.
Kennett with good coverage that time. 41-yard line is where Caruthersville will take over first and 10.
Caruthersville.
Indians lead 38-6. First drive of the third quarter for Caruthersville, and we'll see their offensive look. And it looks like Abion Lawton is back in there at quarterback. So he's, after leaving the ball game in the second quarter, he's back out there to run the offense. Danny Ricks will be the tailback. And the handoff to Ricks, and he's met immediately, and that's going to be a loss of about 3 yards. Kennett just blowing up that Caruthersville line of scrimmage.
And is pushed back for a short loss.
And on the very first play, Danny Ricks is slow to get up. So, tell you what, Caruthersville has been banged up in this ball game, and it's been the guys that touched the football. We saw Sammy Bryant, the freshman, go down. Danny Ricks, Abion Lawton so far in the ball game. Kennett comes over to the sideline as they check on the senior running back, Danny Ricks. We hope Danny's okay. Kennett leads 38-6. We'll take a break. Be back with more from Hopkey Field after this injury timeout. Back after this.
At Todd and Atwill LLP in Kennett, your situation matters. They understand that unfortunate circumstances arise and are here to provide the legal services you need with integrity and care. Partnering attorneys Darren Todd and Lee Atwill are committed to providing the best legal representation possible. They specialize in personal injury, criminal defense, social security disability, bankruptcies, and more. Visit toddatwill.com for more information. Todd and Atwill, LLP, proud to support the Kennett Indians.
Hey y'all, this is Abby Gatewood with the Outdoor Store located in Caruthersville, Missouri. Let me tell y'all a little bit about all the things that we have here in store and online. Ladies, we got you covered with our Southern classy style. We have loads to choose from. Simply Southern, Southern Fried Cotton, Swig, Vintage Havana, Brewmate, Flying Monkey Jeans, and lots more. Guys, if you need a gift for your special someone, we can help you out and even gift wrap for you. Come shop with us anytime at theoutdoorstoreshop.com. Always remember, shop local, y'all.
Perry Jones, Darrell Wilcoxon back at Hopkey Field, 38-6. Kennett with the lead, and a loss of 3 on that first run attempt by Danny Ricks. Danny goes off the field, and Sammy Bryant comes on at running back, and Lawton looks to throw, and the lights continue to flicker on and off here, and they just made an announcement as they're trying to work out the details of that. It's not something they're doing in there, and that's the problem with technology sometimes.
Yeah, they were running them through halftime, and just they were blinking, changing colors, doing everything. If you haven't got it figured out, they should have not tried the extracurricular lighting procedures.
False start by Caruthersville makes it a second and about 18, and they'll throw to the left side, and the pass incomplete. Receiver running down the field was Isaiah Rogers, and the quarterback,
to the left side.
Moten, was
incomplete,
thinking he was going to run an out pattern. So it's 3rd and long for Caruthersville.
I think the lights messed up their clock too. The scoreboard, it's got it on there.
Has been off here. Now it's the ball on the 33-yard line, the line of scrimmage. They have to get into Kennett territory at the 49 to pick up the first down. 3rd and long from deep in Caruthersville territory. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Motten, the quarterback, has the snap, rolls right, looks downfield, now being pressured. Kennett will get him and bury him in the backfield, and the quarterback's helmet pops off on that sack. Boy, they are getting roughed up in this ball game, and the loss back to the 20. Caruthersville will have to punt it away. Tell you what, Caruthersville may decide, let's just get the second half over with, and let's move on to the next game.
Yeah,
they don't want to have all their skill players injured, and we've already seen Danny Ricks go down in the second half, and then the quarterback on a sack loses his helmet. He's up and making his way off the field, but Kennett defensively is been tough on the Tigers here tonight. Daniel Boatman will come back to about midfield to attempt the return. Kennett up 38-6. Kennett can get another score, our favorite.
Whoop.
Now the lights go off right before the snap of this one. Boy, the light show has turned into a disaster here. I bragged on it a little early. Sometimes the old-fashioned lights that stay on the entire game, there's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong at all.
Light on the far side of the field goes
Except
off.
when they do go off, they don't come back on as quick as these do.
Daniel Boatman went to his knees at midfield when the lights went off. He didn't want that punt coming at him. Kennett almost blocks his punt. A kick is going to roll dead in Caruthersville territory. It didn't get to midfield and going to be down to the 47-yard line. So Kennett's offense coming back out. We're looking for points and start that clock.
Indians will take over on downs. First and 10.
Kennett goes to East Prairie next week. Daryl Wilcoxon will be along. I'll have to set that one out, but Daryl and Tad will have the video crew there as well. We'll have a video live stream from East Prairie. I will be enjoying the view of the ball game next week from East Prairie as Boatman gets the carry. Ran into defenders at the line of scrimmage, now turns the corner and gets back to the line of scrimmage before we are knocked out of bounds. Daniel did a great job running just to get back to the line of scrimmage that time.
Absolutely. He was caught way back there. And I know a Caruthersville fan wanted to block in the back. It was probably actually on his shoulder pads. But, boy, he was – and he actually almost got 1 yard on the play.
Ryan McDaniel running our upstairs camera. Lewis down on the sideline. Appreciate their help. Tad Jones, our video director coordinator, and a screen pass to Riley Spencer on the right side. Riley looks for a block, has red jerseys around him, and picks up a couple of yards to the 45-yard line.
Here dumps it off to Spencer.
Again, the lights go out, but it was after the play was over, and this is getting concerning. If a play's underway, it's the officials are going to have to blow that one dead, and you'd hate for it to be a touchdown.
Yeah, they may end, if this continues, they may end up having to cause a forfeit on Caruthersville's
45-yard line of Caruthersville. A 3rd and 8 coming up for Kennett. 7:11 to go, third quarter. Kennett up to the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Needing 8 yards from the Caruthersville 45. Tanner Pierce, the quarterback, gets the snap, and Tanner runs the option left side, pitches it to Boatman. Boatman tripped after a short gain, and good job that time as Kennett ran the option, and Caruthersville played it well. It'll be 4th down for Kennett and about 6 yards to go.
4th down for the Indians.
Kennett probably in Caruthersville territory will go for it here. We haven't seen on this drive Kennett airing the ball out like they did the last drive, but here on the 4th and 6, you might see that here from Kennett.
They've pretty much been trying to keep it on the ground, keep that clock running, and not have an opportunity to have a missed pass.
That's what it's doing now. Play clock is down to 10 seconds as Kennett comes up to the line of scrimmage. 6:13 on the game clock. Kennett needing 6 yards to move the chains, and Pierce tons of time in the pocket, looking. Now being pressured, rolls right, looks downfield, throws downfield,
Misses.
Too wide for Riley Spencer, and the lights go out just as the ball hits the turf. Didn't affect that play, and Kennett will turn it over on downs.
Down the sidelines intended for Spencer falls.
You know, that's one of those plays, Daryl. If that would have happened 2 seconds earlier, they probably would have had that play over again. The ball in the air and the receiver going for the ball, and then it goes dark. So an official timeout on the field. So we'll take one as well. 5:59 to go, third quarter, and all the lights go out here at Caruthersville, and they come back on. We'll take a break. Be back with more right after this.
When it comes to taking out a loan, you need a team you can trust, a local community bank you can depend on. At First State Community Bank, we are that team. We're local people making local lending decisions. Whether it's buying a home or even a new car, you can rest easy knowing all decisions are made in the communities we live and work in. Speak to our expert lenders at your local branch or visit fscb.com today to get started. First State Community Bank. Success starts here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, Bank NMLS number 412605.
McPherson Medical and Diagnostic in Kennett provides healthcare to all ages, from in-house testing like x-rays, brain mapping and training, ultrasounds, and state-of-the-art CT scanning, to cardiology and ENT services, general surgery, and non-surgical skin cancer treatment. They also offer specialty services like hormone replacement, wound care, and a weight management program. Same-day appointments available and walk-ins are welcome. Learn more at mcphersonmedical.com. Dr. Timothy McPherson is proud to support the Kennett Indians.
I'm Dr. Tim McPherson, and I proudly support the Kennett Indian football team.
Ryan Guest in there at quarterback, the sophomore, after Martin was knocked out on that last offensive play for Caruthersville. He'll take the snap and hand it off to Ricks. Ricks goes left and gets out across the 45 out to about the 47-yard line. Gain of about 5 yards on first down.
To the 47, a gain of 5. 2nd and 5.
Clock running just inside of 6 minutes to go, third quarter. Kennett leads 38-6. Ryan Guest, sophomore quarterback. Now the lights go completely out, and they come back on. The whistles have to blow, and now they're going to just reset the play clock. That's about all they can do. Now they go out again. May be hard to continue this game. Like you say, Darryl, if the lights keep going out, it's not going to leave a lot of options here in the second half. Now the lights are on, and we're ready for a 2nd and 5 play from the 47-yard line of Caruthersville. Ricks gets the carry, and Ricks will be upended at the 49-yard line.
Joe Hicks wants to know if we need a flashlight. He'd bring us a flashlight up here.
Third and 3 yards to go for Caruthersville. At the 49-yard line of Caruthersville, they have to reach the 48 of Kennett to move the chains. Ryan Guest, the quarterback, gets the play call. Danny Ricks will be the tailback. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Man in the slot to the right side. Kennett shows blitz. They're coming at Guest. He had a low snap and just falls on the football back at the 45, so that'll bring up 4th down now for Caruthersville. About 7 yards to go for the Tigers.
Bring up 4th down.
Wouldn't be surprised if Caruthersville didn't go for it, but then again, they may be at a point in this ball game where they say, let's just punt it away and see if we can get through the second half intact. And they are in punt formation. Boatman back at the Kennett 30 for the return. And the lights on the far side. 1 light standard goes off. Now back on. This is it's a challenge not only for the players, but for the officials. And now a delay of game will back them up 5 yards. Football goes back to the 39-yard line. Daniel Boatman moves up to the 35. Kennett awaiting the return. And we just keep our fingers crossed the lights stay on. Almost getting that punt. Here's a line drive punt and a nice punt by Caruthersville down to the 23 of Kennett. So that will back the Kennett offense up, leading 38-6. The Kennett offense coming back out on the field. Be sure to go out to the Kennett Country Club this weekend. Going to have some great weather, and Donnie Shelton out there in the pro shop. Would love to see you out. Enjoy a round of golf. Bring out the friends or the whole family and enjoy a day at the Kennett Country Club. He can also tell you about the membership deals. That's the best deal. Get you a membership out at the Kennett Country Club. The course is just beautiful, and this time of year the weather is perfect to hit the golf course. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right for Kennett. Kennett takes over on this drive from their own 23-yard line. Tanner Pierce hands it to Daniel Boatman. Daniel cuts back to his right and moves forward. Good positive yardage out to the near the 30-yard line on 1st and 10. Give Daniel about 6 yards on the play. 2nd and 4.
Bring up 2nd and 4.
Daniel stays in there. He's lined up behind the quarterback, Tanner Pierce. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Here's Boatman again. Gets the carry, gets a block, tries to get around the corner.
Wow, what a
tackle
tackle
by
by
Caruthersville on the edge, and Daniel's brought down back at about the 31. That's going to be a pickup on the play of about 2 yards. 2nd and a long 2 coming up for Kennett.
Correction, short gain on the play, still third down.
I thought at that time Daniel might have danced too far to the side, and the lights go off, and now back on again, but will not affect the play right here.
Well,
third and a long 2 for Kennett.
Oh.
A high snap over the head of Tanner Pierce. Tanner's going to just have to fall on it, but he couldn't.
I think Caruthersville has it.
will fall on the football back at the 5-yard line. Haven't seen very many bad snaps from Kennett all year, but that one was way over Tanner Pierce's head, and that'll be a turnover, and Caruthersville will be knocking on the door here. Tanner dove for it and tried to fall on the football. But when he slid on the turf, he kind of slid by the football, and Caruthersville gets it. They are inside the Baker Implement Case IH red zone as they take over this drive from the 5-yard line. Make it about the 6-yard line of Kennett. Knocking on the door. Yes, the quarterback hands it off to Ricks, and Ricks is swarmed under for no gain. Kennett defensively has really played well in this ball game. Darrell, they gave up that early score, and now field position after this turnover may be a factor, but tell you, if they can keep Caruthersville out of the end zone here, that would be a big momentum boost for this
absolutely
defense.
That'll make them feel real good. That'll make them want to go into that fourth quarter and attack.
Ryan Guess, the sophomore quarterback in there. Tylen Galladay was a starter this season, went out with a knee injury. Abion Motton started this ball game. He's been in and out. Now out of the ball game with an injury, and Guess, the sophomore, in there. And Ricks looks like he's tying his shoelace, and Caruthersville will have to take a timeout. He couldn't get it tied up in time, and the clock was running down to 3, so they take the timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. Be back with more on a 2nd and goal for Caruthersville right after this.
Stop in the barbecue shop in Keys Pool Care for everything you need for your next barbecue. From your favorite grill brands like Traeger, Oklahoma Joe, Weber, and Bayou Classic, to a large selection of charcoal, pellets, and smoking wood. The barbecue shop also carries delicious rubs and sauces and has a seasoning sampling station. Check out their Lodge cast irons, charcuterie and cutting boards, Uni pizza ovens, Pit Boss griddles, and all the accessories you might need. The barbecue shop. Stop in today in Keys Pool Care, 1215 Independence Avenue in Kennett.
Perry Jones, Darrell Wilcoxon back at Hopkey Field. 1:36 to go, third quarter. Caruthersville, after a Kennett turnover, knocking on the door, but they have 2nd and goal from about the 7-8 yard line. It's hard for us to really see the actual yard line. Looks like about the 7 from our vantage point up in the bleachers here at Hopkey Field. Caruthersville had to take the timeout. Danny Ricks, the running back, had his shoelaces untied and couldn't get things laced up before the play clock ran down to 3 seconds. Coach Dom had to burn the timeout there. Kennett trying to keep Caruthersville out of the end zone. Ryan Guess, the sophomore backup quarterback, in there running the offense. The running back, Danny Ricks. 1 receiver to the near side, 2 receivers to the far side, and they are rolling near side. Guess is going to try to keep it, and he's going to be brought down, and maybe a horse collar that time.
I believe that's going to be a horse collar.
And that will give a half the distance to the goal and an automatic first down for Caruthersville.
On the penalty, or on the play.
Ryan Guess, good athlete. We saw that last year at Kennett. He was rolling right. Kennett trying to bring him down and got him by the horse collar.
Face mask against the Indians.
That will make it a 1st and goal for Caruthersville from about the 3-yard line. So Caruthersville knocking on the door, and the lights go out again at Caruthersville, and we're right back on. Hasn't really affected a play to this point, but it could. Right in the middle of a play, if the lights go out, it would be a disaster. Kennett showing blitz, and they try to wrap up Ricks in the backfield, and they get him back for a loss near the 5-yard line. Good penetration again by Kennett.
Ricks on the carry.
That defensive line and linebackers just crashing through the line of scrimmage.
And that'll bring up
loss.
Third down.
Back
Third and goal.
just outside the 4-yard line. 2nd down and goal from just outside the 4 for Caruthersville. 49 seconds to go in the third quarter. They'll put 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Kennett again shows blitz. Guess has some time, and Kennett will get him for a sack back at the 13. Boy, another great play in
That's
there.
Walls
by
again.
Walls.
Taken down to the backfield by
Walls got penetration and
Loss on the
a big
play.
sack, and that's going to bring up 4th
And that'll bring
and
up
goal
3rd and goal for the Tigers.
for Caruthersville. Actually, 3rd and goal, I guess, after the loss. And Caruthersville's going to go to the sideline, because they will not have to snap it here if they don't choose to. Limping a little bit is Ryan Guest after that one. So it is 4th and goal. 6 seconds to go on the play clock. They don't have to run the play, but they're going to. And now I think Caruthersville will maybe take a timeout. There's a flag on the far side. They didn't take a timeout. So offside, Kennett.
Going to be an offside.
Boy, you don't want to do that, but it won't be a first down. It'll still be 4th and goal after they mark it off, but it'll make it a little more manageable, as that will put the football down at the 6-yard line. So a very tough situation for Caruthersville becomes manageable on a 4th and goal, and that will end the 3rd quarter, and the lights go off. So we're going to take a break, be back with the 4th quarter. 4th and goal from about the 6-yard line for Caruthersville when we start the 4th quarter right after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, because of
Here is a little reminder from your friends at Peltz Title. When it's time to buy property, sell some property, or refinance a loan that involves property, don't forget those parts of the transaction that absolutely have to be done right. The preparation for closing and the closing itself. If you are a buyer, you want the confidence that title insurance from Peltz Title will give you. Are you the seller? You need to be sure that the promised proceeds are where they are supposed to be. Request Peltz and let the experts at Peltz Title close your deal.
Hi, my name is Tyson Allen. I am a Dunklin County native, and I am proud to introduce myself and Classic Home Loans as your new local friend in the mortgage business. We are now right here in Kennett to help with all of your mortgage needs. Classic Home Loans opened 15 years ago in Dexter, and we grew again, opening a branch here at 1331st Street in Kennett, just in time for Kennett Indians football. We want to help you enjoy football season this year, so we've put together the Ultimate Cooler Tailgate Giveaway. This massive cooler is already overflowing with tailgating essentials, and there are still more being added. Don't miss your opportunity to win. Come down to Classic Home Loans and register today.
Official rules are available at our local office. Classic Home Loans is a division of Flanagan State Bank. NMLS 408461. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
Hey, this is Daryl Wilcoxon with Wilcoxon's Home Place on the South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri. We're getting new products in every week and would like to help you make your place a show place. Living room suites, recliners, including lift chairs, bedroom suites, mattress sets with adjustable bases, appliances, and TVs. We have several payment options available. Come see us at Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance, 901 South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri. A family furniture tradition for over 70 years.
Well, they took a little extra time before we start the 4th quarter. They were working on the light situation, maybe rebooting something, but the lights didn't go out, and so far they haven't flashed. So whatever they did, hopefully it solved the problem, and we have a 4th down and 6. 4th and goal from the 6 for Caruthersville.
Been reset. So at the start of the 4th quarter, it'll be
38-6 are scored. Kennett
Tigers
with the lead, trying to keep Caruthersville out of the end zone. A lot of the Caruthersville fans have headed for the exits here. Big crowd from Kennett down to our right here this evening. And here's that 4th and goal from the 6 for Caruthersville. First play of the 4th quarter. Ryan Guest, the sophomore quarterback. Kennett will probably bring the heat, and they send a man in motion. Handed off to the motion man, Alexander. He is trapped in the backfield and escapes the first tackle. Kennett tries to get him. They miss another tackle, and he gets into the end zone. Boy, oh boy. Well, we knew he was an athlete, Jermonte Alexander, and he was dead to rights in the backfield, and Kennett missed about 3 or 4 tackles.
They had him 3 times. 3 times.
Caruthersville gets into the end zone to start the 4th quarter. 38-12 now our score. Caruthersville will attempt the extra point. Try. All of that started after a high snap, which we have not seen all year. And Caruthersville recovered the football inside the 10. Extra point attempt is up and good. So 38-13 our score. Kennett gets the football when we return to Hopkey Field right after this.
When your child is sick, you want a pediatrician you can trust. Dr. Andrew Beach has been serving the Kennett and surrounding communities for over 20 years. Dr. Beach provides preventative, chronic, and acute medical care for children from birth to 21 years of age. He is now accepting new pediatric patients. Call today to schedule an appointment for your child with Dr. Beach at 888-0001. 888-0001.
Hi, I'm Dr. Andrew Beach, and on behalf of Kennett Pediatrics, we proudly support our Kennett Indians.
Perry Jones along with Darrell Wilcoxon back at Hopkey Field. Caruthersville scored after the great field position. Kennett had every chance to keep them out of the end zone on the 4th and about 6. Dramonte Alexander, their talented receiver, who will also get carries as he goes in motion. That's what he did that time. Kennett had him for a loss about 5 yards, had him back at the line of scrimmage, and then about halfway to the goal line, they had another opportunity to bring down Alexander, but he escaped all 3 attempts by Kennett and put points on the boards. 7 points for Caruthersville and 38-13 our score. Tigers inch a little closer here, and we're in the 4th quarter, just underway in the 4th quarter. Kennett will get the football back. Boatman and Gaines back deep, standing at the 20 for Kennett. Have to beware of an onside kick here by Caruthersville. As they want to get into this ball game, they really need to force another turnover or maybe get an onside kick.
Parker back to receive for the Indians.
It appears Caruthersville's going to kick it deep to Kennett. And they do. Over to Gaines at the 20. Gaines to the 25, running to his right, looks for a block, cuts across the 35, and that's where Kennett will take over at the 36-yard line. They say Will Gaines with a return, and
on the return,
one of the Caruthersville players injured on that tackle. Boy, they have had a lot of players banged up in this ball game. Hopefully it's nothing serious. They're going to spot the football at the 37. Kennett offense will come back out on the field. Kennett leading 38-13. Caruthersville, such an improved ball club over what we saw last year. And they're in that very tough Class 1 District 1. Portageville in a tussle with Scott City, and that's another couple of good ball clubs in that district as Pierce awaits the snap, and Duncan goes in motion, catches a screen pass on the left side. Caleb looks for a block and now turns it upfield and gets good positive yardage. Dangerous pass, but once Caleb got it in his hands, he picked up good yardage, about 5 yards on first down.
We get about 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 Indians.
Yeah, this is an excellent passing night for Tanner Pierce.
3 receivers left this time for Tanner. Boatman, the running back in the backfield. And the handoff goes to Boatman. He runs right across the 45, across midfield. First down and more as he's still on his feet. They try to strip the football. They're going to say he's down at the 43-yard line. So Boatman, a nice run, and we're seeing more Daniel Boatman here in the second half as they start going to Daniel.
Just across the 45 for a first down.
He's now over 100 yards after only having 45 in the first half.
Spot the football at the 45-yard line of Caruthersville. We're just under 11 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter from Hopkey Field. 3 receivers to the left side for Kennett. Boatman, the running back, behind Tanner Pierce, the quarterback. Pierce gets the snap, rolls to his left, looks down the field, throws it down the field. The pass is complete. Boy, again, the defender was there, and snatching that one was Brooks Niggett. Brooks was over there and just grabbed that ball, and that's a gain of 9 on the play. 2nd down and 1 for Kennett, and the clock continues to run as Brooks was brought down in bounds. Kennett has some very talented receivers. We're seeing that tonight.
They just haven't used them a whole lot so far this season, but tonight they're being great.
2 receivers right, 1 to the left, and Gaines in motion, gets the carry, coming to the near side, and he'll have the first down and more inside the 30 before he's ran out of bounds at the 26-yard line of Caruthersville.
Forced out of bounds by Sammy Bryant, but not before he picks up enough for the first down, 1st and 10 Indians.
10 minutes remaining here in the football game. And Kennett with the first down at the 26. Now whistles blow, and we have a timeout for Caruthersville. So Caruthersville will talk it over. We'll take a break. 10 minutes to go fourth quarter. Kennett on the move, leading this one 38-13. Back after this.
You know, as we visit with our customers to explain what's going on in the car business, we want you to understand that we sell most of our inventory before it comes in because we have good prices. We want you to contact us about ordering a vehicle, or if you want to know about the inventory we have coming in. We'll keep you informed about the process the whole time. That's what we do at Glen Sane. We appreciate our customers. Glen Sane, and God bless our troops.
At Harris Pharmacy, you can get all of your prescriptions in one stop, and we'll even remind you when it's time to get a refill with our MedSync and Refill Reminder programs. Hi, this is Darren with Harris Pharmacy. Stop by today at 1224 First Street in Kennett for your over-the-counter and prescription needs. You can come through the drive-thru, or we deliver for free inside the city limits of Kennett. We also offer flu, shingles, and pneumonia vaccines. Come see us today at Harris Pharmacy in Kennett. Good luck, Indians. The staff here at Harris Pharmacy are proud supporters of KHS football. We'd like to wish the team a safe and successful year.
After the timeout, Pierce looks to throw and throws in the flat. Pass complete at the 20-yard line. I believe that was Spencer that time, diving and catching the low pass at the 20. That'll bring up second down and 4 coming up for Kennett. Clock continues to run as we approach 9.5 minutes to go here in the football game. Kennett leading 38-14. Two receivers to the near side. Duncan, the tight end, on the near side of the line. Handoff goes to Boatman, and again he runs right behind Duncan, and he's going to pick up the first down inside the 15 and down to about the 13. Inside the Case IH Red Zone, sponsored by Baker Implement.
14-yard
It'll be first and goal for the Kennett Indians.
It'll be a fresh set of down for the Indians.
So many times Daniel Boatman's running right behind number 23 on the right side of that line. You just see it time and time again.
And I'm not sure he ran into the defender. I think he ran into the back of one of his blockers.
Boatman gets a carry straight ahead, has a red jersey wrap him up after a gain of about 4 yards on first down. Daniel still doesn't want to go down, and the whistles blow, and he refused to go down. So Daniel stays on his feet. Going to give him about 3 yards on first down. 2nd and 7 for Kennett. Clock continues to run. 8:30 remaining in the football game. And Kennett on this drive. With the football, nose of the football touching the 10-yard line. They can pick up a first down at near the 3-yard line.
Pujols hits 698.
All right, Albert goes deep. He's about our only source of offense right now. Twins right, single receiver left side. Pierce rolls right, looks downfield, has some time, and now scrambles down the sideline and tries to walk the tightrope, but I think he steps out near the 5-yard line. So that is going to bring up a third down for Kennett at the 5. Nobody open downfield.
That'll bring up
so 3rd and 3 for Kennett. Clock is stopped at 8 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter after Tanner Pierce runs out of bounds. 3 receivers to the left side of the formation, and Caleb Duncan on the left side of the Kennett offensive line. Daniel Boatman, the tailback, on a 3rd and 3. Just outside the 5. Daniel running straight ahead, carries a couple of Tigers with him, and he's going to be close to the first down sticks. We'll see where they spot him down. He's down close to the 3-yard line.
Very close to the line.
We'll see what the officials say.
Stop short. It'll bring
I believe
up
they're going to say 4th and
Fourth
about
and
the length of the football here for Kennett. Kennett will come over to the sideline and get the play call. 7:30 to go here in the fourth quarter. Spencer and Brooks Niggett will come out of the ball game. They put the big backs in the backfield on that short yardage situation. Evan Parker, one of those backs. Daniel Boatman has followed Parker the entire game. This time the quarterback Pierce will follow him. We'll see if he gets enough forward progress to pick up the first down.
Up the middle is going to be very close.
That time Caruthersville doing a good job bottling that one up. Pierce runs a little higher than Boatman. Daniel goes low behind Big Evan Parker, and that time Tanner Pierce was running more upright, but he does pick up the first down. It'll be first and goal for Kennett.
First down, bringing up first and goal.
7:08 to play, and they keep that big double fullback lineup out there in the backfield. This time Daniel Boatman follows Evan Parker, and again it works to a charm as Daniel's going to have to buy him a cheeseburger after the ball game because Evan Parker has opened up some holes for Daniel Boatman. Kennett scores and goes up 44-14 with 6:58 to play, fourth quarter. 2-point conversion coming up here, or extra point conversion coming up. I think Evan Parker will attempt the extra point. Brooks Niggett will hold for Kennett. That big two fullback set in the backfield has really paid off in the short yardage situations for Kennett. 10 seconds on the play clock, and Kennett's short a man is racing on with 7 seconds on the play clock, racing toward the line of scrimmage, and they didn't get set. And they snapped the ball. Parker thought it counted, but he's going to have to do it over again. His illegal motion will back him up 5 yards. He got plenty of leg. Let's back him up 5 and do it again.
I believe at that point I'd have just said, hey, just wait right here. They can get it done with 10.
Well, the thing about it, Parker got a warm-up try.
Yeah.
So Evan, he just warmed up, and they'll back up 5 yards. It had plenty of distance that time, and now they will put the football down at the 15-yard line, so actually a 25-yard extra point attempt. Evan Parker, Brooks Niggett to hold. The last one was perfect. This one's on the way, and it will be good. So it's good from 25 yards. And Kennett goes up 45-14. We kick it off to Caruthersville when we return to Hopkey Field right after this.
Locally owned Kennett Trust Bank understands the importance of great service, great rates, and putting the focus on you. Hi, this is John Patton with Kennett Trust Bank inviting you to stop by at our new location, 917 First Street in Kennett. We offer full banking services like checking, savings accounts, plus home, auto, commercial, and agricultural loans. Stop by our new location, 917 First Street today or online at KennettTrustBank.com. Kennett Trust Bank is proud to support the Kennett Indians. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back at Hopkey Field, Kennett scores, extra point attempt good, and the Kennett Indians lead 45-14. Caruthersville about to get the football. Several of the crowd down in front of us, Daryl, have left, but over near the edges, lots of Kennett fans still remain here at the ball game, and had a big crowd here at Hopkey Field tonight.
It was a really big crowd, and they were entertained by the football game, the lights. And the lights.
And we will say the lights, once they took care of that at the end of the third quarter, we haven't had any issues. They rebooted a system in there. It's worked fine here in the fourth quarter. Here's a squib kick down the middle of the field, batted around, picked up by Alexander, running up the middle of the field across the 40 out to about the 41-yard line. He's dangerous even on those high hoppers. And
absolutely.
He gets it off the reflection and deflection and keeps on going.
Runs ahead for about 12 yards to the 42-yard line. And the Tigers take
Caruthersville offense will come back out on the field. Kennett defense back out on the field. Both touchdowns by Caruthersville in this ball game have resulted from a very great field position basically inside the 15-yard line. I think both of those possessions.
I think the 17 on the first one, and then, I don't know how close they were on that last one.
I think they were about the 5 or 6 yard line on the second one. Yes, we'll throw it out to the left side, and Alexander gets it. Kennett will chase him down the sideline and finally knock him out of bounds after he dances around. Again, it looked like Kennett was going to get Alexander, but he gets out to midfield. They're going to spot him across midfield at the Kennett 49, pickup of 8 yards.
Second and short for the Tigers.
That was almost a lateral. That pass looked like it could have went backward to Alexander. No issues as he caught it, and then watch out. as number 8 can take
Yona.
off with it when he gets it in his hands. And a whistle and a timeout, Caruthersville. 6:42 to play, fourth quarter, so we'll take a break as well. Back with more, Kennett leading 45-14, back after this.
We have enough. The best just got better. We've increased our speeds and made them symmetrical. That means you get the same speed with an upload as you do with a download. Fast just got faster. Our internet packages now offer speeds of up to 1 gigabit. Better streaming, better online gaming, better internet. CLGW Fiber Optic Internet Service. Internet at the speed of light. Schedule your appointment today.
Hey y'all, this is Abby Gatewood with the Outdoor Store located in Caruthersville, Missouri. Let me tell y'all a little bit about all the things that we have here in store and online. Ladies, we got you covered with our Southern classy style. We have loads to choose from. Simply Southern, Southern Fried Cotton, Swig, Vintage Havana, Brewmate, Flying Monkey Jeans, and lots more. Guys, if you need a gift for your special someone, we can help you out and even gift wrap for you. Come shop with us anytime at theoutdoorstore.com. Always remember, shop local, y'all.
2nd and 2 after the Caruthersville timeout from the Kennett 49. Yes, we'll hand off to Ricks. Ricks fights forward, has the first down, and gets down to the 45 of Kennett before he's wrapped up. 6:37 to go in the fourth quarter. Kennett in control, 45-14.
First down, Tigers.
We've seen Ricks suffer some injuries in the ball game. The starting quarterback, Abion Moulton, went out with an injury.
And Sammy Bryant on the carry.
And now sophomore Ryan Guest in there running this offense for Caruthersville. Guest will throw it out to the right side, and Alexander dropped this one a little bit too far in front of him, and Daniel Boatman was flying in there defensively for the Indians.
Incomplete, bringing up second down.
2nd and 10 for Caruthersville. The clock will stop with 6:21 to play, fourth quarter. Alexander, lone receiver to the right side, 2 receivers to the left. Ricks, the running back, to the left of Guest, the quarterback. Guest looks to throw, throws over the middle, too high and incomplete. That brings up 3rd and 10, Caruthersville, from the Indian 45-yard line.
The ball incomplete.
Well, Albert's too short. They're going to have a doubleheader tomorrow and another game against the Reds on Sunday, and it wouldn't surprise me if Albert didn't hit 700 before the weekend's over.
I know a lot of people going to that ball game on Sunday, hoping that that's when it happens.
It'll be a busy weekend up in St. Louis. 3rd and 10 for Caruthersville from the Indian 45, and they'll pitch it to Alexander on the sweep as he tries to get around the corner and does, and Kennett will finally grab him and knock him out of bounds at about the 39-yard line. And a flag comes in way after the play.
Pushed out of bounds across the
That'll be a late hit. I don't think it was a late hit. I think what happened was the little throw after the hit on the sideline is what caused the flag. As he made contact in bounds and rode the runner, Alexander, out of bounds, but about 5 yards outside the stripe. Then he gave him the little Ric Flair flip over on the sideline, and that got him the penalty.
It'll be a personal foul against the Indians.
That'll give Caruthersville field position down to the 24-yard line and a first down after the Alexander run. Again, it looked like Kennett was going to get Alexander without much of a gain, but boy, he's such an athlete. He's in a slot out to the right side. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Yes, the quarterback. The running back to his left, and they'll throw it out left side. Pass deflected and incomplete. Boy, that was almost picked off. I think it was Caleb Duncan had his eyes on that one. He's had a pick 6 already.
I know it.
A deflection, and that one was another opportunity, and a good job Kennett getting their hands up and knocking that one down.
That was reminiscent of LT last year. He'd get in there and knock that ball down a lot.
It'll be 2nd and 10, Caruthersville, from the 24-yard line of Kennett. Yes, the quarterback, and the running back is Sammy Bryant. Sammy was injured earlier, but he's in there at running back. Yes, will roll to the right. Kennett pressures. They throw downfield. Man is open, and pass complete at the 5-yard line.
Pass over the middle, down to the 5-yard line.
So that'll move the chains. First and goal. Hunter with the reception. as Caruthersville moves into the Baker Implement Case IH red zone with the nice pass play. Ryan Guest to Hunter going across the field. Couple of receivers there, and Hunter hauled that one down. Nearing 4.5 minutes to play in the football game. Kennett trying to keep Caruthersville out of the end zone here as they're knocking on the door, and a direct snap to the running back, and Kennett will grab him by the shirt tail, but he slips loose. Now Kennett will try to wrap him up. They can't do it, and he's going to get down to the goal line and score.
Sammy Bryant on the carry.
Sammy Bryant, he's a freshman. Kennett had him in the backfield out the 10-yard line, and again couldn't bring him down. I think if there's a disappointment in this ball game for Kennett, it's been wrapping up and making these tackles. They've had a lot of attempts and had some talented Caruthersville players just sneak out of those, and that can come back to hurt you later on in the season. Here, it's not going to matter much, as that makes it 45-20, and Caruthersville will attempt the extra point. Kennett with some tough ball games coming up. New Madrid on the schedule on down a couple of weeks, and also you're looking at Poplar Bluff and Valley Catholic on the schedule as the extra point attempt is up and good. 45-21 after the Caruthersville touchdown. 5:30 to play fourth quarter. We'll be back with more from Hopkins Field right after this.
Kennett 45.
At American Elite Realty, your business is appreciated. They are locally owned and support the communities you live in. Their professional agents can help you find your new home or commercial property. They work closely with your lender to make the buying process easy. Contact a professional agent at 573-888-5373 or view their listings at AmericanEliteRealty.com. Tina Privet, broker, an equal housing opportunity company.
American Elite Realty is proud to support the Kennett Indians and wishes them a successful season.
FCC Youth Star, school and community-based. They're here to help youth struggling with emotional or behavioral health issues. They offer person-centered recovery and wellness, providing psychiatric rehabilitation care for kids 18 and under by following the 8 dimensions to wellness for a balanced life. The FCC Youth Star currently serving over 550 kids with the tools necessary for wellness and recovery. Visit fccinc.org or call the crisis hotline at 800-356-5395.
5.5 minutes to go, fourth quarter, 45-21. Kennett with the lead over Caruthersville, and Kennett will get the football back. Gaines and Boatman stand at their 20-yard line.
Gaines, Parker, and Boatman back to receive.
Been a pleasant night here at Caruthersville.
It is. It's been
the
very
sun
nice.
went down. It's just been really nice up here. Haven't had many mosquito issues, as everything has been really nice up here at Hopkins Field. Here's a kick angling over to the sideline and coming over. Gaines will pick it up at the 18, over the 20, to the 25, to the 30, and down the sideline. A couple of Caruthersville players, I think, ran into each other on that coverage, and one of them slow to get up. Will Gaines gets out over the 35, and Kennett will take over first and 10 right there.
Right about the 40, and it'll be first and 10 Indians.
A couple of the coverage men for Caruthersville, I think they ran into each other trying to make the tackle on Gaines.
I think it was so close to a blocker for Kennett that they thought the Kennett player knocked him down, but I believe they ran into each other.
Kennett offense back out on the field. 5:22 to play, fourth quarter. Boatman will be the running back, and Tanner Pierce the quarterback. 3 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. So 4 receivers in the formation on first and 10 from the Kennett 36. The snap to Pierce, and he looks to throw, and another Boatman block in the backfield gives Pierce time to throw, and he airs it out downfield and incomplete. Intended for Dumpkin, and Riley Spencer was wide open at the 40, but he didn't see him. And a flag down at the 31-yard line, and roughing the passer will be the call on Caruthersville as they hit Tanner Pierce after he threw it, and that will be a first down for Kennett. And put the football across midfield at the 49-yard line of Caruthersville. 5:15 to play in the fourth quarter.
After the flag, the ball will be spotted at the Tigers' 49-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 Indians.
Kennett to the line of scrimmage. Gaines will come to the near side. 2 receivers to the far side. Tied in. Out to the left side is Duncan. Pierce takes the snap, and Boatman gets the carry, and again runs behind his tight end. Another good run. Daniel goes the opposite way after picking up about 4 yards. Gets to about the 45, and he'll be tackled there, and the clock will continue to run.
Bring up 2nd and 6 for the Indians.
Nice gain of 5 yards by Daniel. They spot him near the 44-yard line, just across the 45. And Tiger territory here, the clock running. High snap, and the handoff this time goes
Marshall Rogers.
Yeah, Rogers that time showing some tough running. Ran over a Tiger along the sideline. Going to be very close to the first down marker.
Just across the 40-yard line.
Haven't seen Marshall Rogers a lot, but that'll be a first down for Kennett.
I think that's the first carry he's had all night.
At the 39-yard line. It's been the Daniel Boatman show, but staying in there will be Marshall Rogers, the senior. Good carry on 1st and 10. Pierce gives it in to Rogers, this time going right, cuts it inside. Again, runs over a couple of Tigers and gets down to the 29-yard line.
Ball carried by Rogers.
Gain of about 9 yards on first down. That'll let the clock keep running, and
just shy
Kennett leading 45-21. That's what you want. Daniel may be finished for the night.
Well, he's got 124 yards. He's done a lot tonight, not only running but blocking, so he deserves a rest.
2 receivers near side, Gaines to the left, and the handoff again, straight ahead. And rumbling over a couple of Tigers, and finally down to the 15-yard line goes Marshall Rogers. That'll be another Tiger or Indian first down as the Tigers finally got him down. As moving inside the Baker Implement Case IH red zone, it'll be Kennett with a 1st and 10 from the Tiger 15. Boy, you like seeing that. He's a good size back, 5'11", 180-pounder, so a little more size. Now Boatman back in there at tailback, and Daniel gets the carry. Another big hole right up the center of the field as he gets inside the 5-yard line. As that should move the chains, it'll be a 1st and goal. Kennett from about the 5.
Right at 10 yards.
Well, we thought we were going to see the last of Daniel Boatman, but Daniel back in there doing Daniel Boatman things. And you got to give that offensive line credit. They are blowing some wide open holes.
They're pushing forward.
They are really opening some lanes for the backs. 1st and goal from about the 5. Boatman going left, back to the right. Daniel into the end zone. Kennett touchdown. 3:12 to play, 4th quarter. Daniel Boatman.
Makes it 5 yards, and he's into the end zone.
Shifty runner, and that makes it 51-21 in favor of Kennett. Evan Parker will toss the tee to Brooks Niggett, who will do the hold. Evan will try to boot this one on for the extra point attempt. 3:11 to go, 4th quarter. The kick is up, and it is good. So Parker again with the extra point attempt, 52-21. Kennett, we kick it off to Caruthersville when we return right after this.
You'll always get the best price and selection on new furniture and appliances from Bullock Furniture in Kennett. Come check out their huge selection of living room and bedroom suites, recliners, and name brand appliances, plus bedding and flooring options, priced to save you money and ready for delivery. Right now, get 0% down and no interest for 2 years for qualified buyers. Secondary financing is also available. Get the best price and selection on new furniture and appliances at Bullock Furniture, 1111 Independence Avenue in Kennett.
The greatest minds set their eyes on the future. The greatest health systems build the next generation of healthcare by joining world-class patient experience with the latest in technology, pioneering new techniques to bring new solutions to old problems. empowering patients with instant access to records, labs, and live messaging. Anytime, anywhere. NEA Baptist, built for the next century.
Perry Jones and Errol Wilcoxon back at Hopkey Field in Caruthersville. Kennett leads 52-21, and Kennett will kick it off to Caruthersville again. Flores this time boots it high and deep and taken by a return man inside the 20. And here they go across the 40, out to the 45, still on their feet, across midfield and down to the Kennett 48-yard line. It doesn't matter.
Kick taken by Isaiah Rogers.
Isaiah Rogers, the senior, that time with a return. Doesn't matter who gets it, but there's some athletes back there for Caruthersville.
They're slippery.
Good field position to the Kennett 48-yard line after the kickoff return as Kennett kicked it deep and 3:01 to play here in the fourth quarter. And Kennett will go on the road to East Prairie next Friday night. We have a penalty after this one, and there's going to be a unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against Kennett. So that's going to give even better field position to Caruthersville down to the 33-yard line. Didn't see what happened that time, but
penalty after the play will move the spot of the ball to the
great field position here for Caruthersville. They have 3:01 to go here in the fourth quarter. I believe Caruthersville has one timeout remaining here in the second half. 3 minutes to go in the football game. They'd love to get another score. 3 receivers left, one to the right, and that's Alexander. Yes, looks to throw. He's hit as he throws over the middle. Alexander catches it. Kennett misses a tackle, misses another, and finally wraps him up.
Yes, pass complete.
Inside the 15, down to about the 12-yard line. Tremonte Alexander
around the 15, inside the 15-yard
gets the Caruthersville Tigers into the Baker Implement Case IH red zone as they're knocking on the door. Another good pass play that time by Ryan Guest in there. Hung in the pocket. He was hit as soon as he released that pass. Put it right on Alexander, who did the rest. Handoff this time. Going to the right is Sammy Bryant. Good athlete, and he's going to get into the end zone. I wouldn't be surprised if Sammy Bryant had more speed than Danny Ricks, who was the starting tailback. And he's only a freshman. So Caruthersville gets into the end zone, and Sammy Bryant was untouched. You got to look at that guy 3 more years. Caruthersville has a lot of young players coming up. Alexander, who we've talked about all night, Tremonte Alexander, is only a sophomore, so watch out. Caruthersville's got a nice future ahead of them in football. Great tradition here at Caruthersville, and with the touchdown, 52-27 our score. And Caruthersville will attempt the extra point. 2:46 to play in the fourth quarter. I know defensively and with some of the penalties, Kennett can't be real pleased with this ball game as the extra point attempt is good. 52-28, Kennett with the lead. We'll get it when we return to Hopkey Field right after this.
Delicious deals for delicious meals at McDonald's. Get exclusive deals on your McDonald's favorites in the McDonald's app with contactless mobile order and convenient drive-through pickup. Get a free large fries when you download the McDonald's app and join My McDonald's Rewards. Download it today. Your local Kennett McDonald's has been serving the Kennett community for over 30 years and is proud to support area youth.
All your friends at the local McDonald's wish the Kennett Indians a safe and successful season. Go Indians!
At Todd and Atwill LLP in Kennett, your situation matters. They understand that unfortunate circumstances arise and are here to provide the legal services you need with integrity and care. Partnering attorneys Darren Todd and Lee Atwill are committed to providing the best legal representation possible. They specialize in personal injury, criminal defense, social security disability, bankruptcies, and more. Visit toddatwill.com for more information. Todd and Atwill LLP, proud to support the Kennett Indians.
Caruthersville will kick it off to Kennett. Kennett leads 52-28. 2:46 to play here in this football game from Caruthersville. Caruthers will just do a little pooch kick, and Kennett will have to fall on the football and will at about the 48-yard line.
Onside kick attempt.
Kennett offense coming back out on the field, and they have been impressive this evening. They have shown all facets of the game, running, throwing, running after the catch, and here with 2:43 to play in the football game, they are going to put the big bodies in the backfield, and I bet you they just keep it on the ground for the final 2:43. A couple of fullbacks in there blocking Tanner Pierce, the quarterback, and Daniel Boatman, who carries the football north and south behind those blockers, and Daniel will have 9 yards on the play as he gets across midfield and down to the 45-yard line of Caruthersville.
Takes it to the 45-yard line of the Tigers.
Going to give him 8. They're going to spot it right on the 45, so 2nd and 2 for Kennett. 2:24 and the clock running here in the fourth quarter. Kennett will not be in any hurry here. 30 seconds on the play clock, and they can just, the easiest way to burn that time off the play clock is just stay in the huddle. When you get up to the line of scrimmage, bad things happen as linemen become fidgety sometimes. 16 seconds on the play clock, and Kennett just getting up to the line of scrimmage and getting over the football. Again, a couple of fullbacks in the backfield. Pierce, the quarterback, Boatman, the tailback. 5 seconds on the play clock, and now Pierce takes the snap and again gives it to Boatman. Following those blockers, Boatman cuts to his left. It's a foot race. Alexander chases him and will bring him down inside the 10, but it'll be a 1st and goal. Kennett, a big long run by Daniel Boatman, and Daniel's putting up the big numbers again, and he did it almost all in the second half.
Huge gain on the play, bringing up a fresh set of downs for the Indians.
Inside the Baker Implement Case IH red zone go the Kennett Indians.
Entering the playing field at any time is
They'll have a 1st and goal from about the 8-yard line.
Appreciate it, excuse me.
1:21 to play fourth quarter.
Proud with good sportsmanship throughout the game. We ask that all spectators continue to display good sportsmanship after tonight's game.
We're going to take a break and then wrap things up here at Hopkey Field right at the conclusion of this ball game. Boatman comes out of the ball game now for Kennett. Wouldn't be surprised if they didn't take the old victory formation. Pierce takes the snap and takes a knee. They're not going to try to run the score up anymore. They're just going to let the clock run out, and they'll have to snap it one more time, and that'll do it. 52-28 our score. The old victory formation out of the shotgun. That's old school. That's not old school football. It used to be under center. You just don't see many go under center.
No,
now
you don't.
Stop the play clock, and we're going to get to run things down to 0. So we're going to take a break. Darrell and I will wrap things up when we return right after this.
28.
Hi, I'm Dr. Wayne. I'd like to invite you to Wayne Chiropractic. Come on in.
Hi, I'm Melissa Morgan. When you're ready to schedule an appointment, just call Wayne Chiropractic.
Soy Gabriela García. Síganme y el Dr. Wayne los ayudará a estar mejor.
Wayne Chiropractic offers DOT, sports, school, and pre-employment physicals and now accepts Medicaid. Learn more at KenmoChiro.com or stop by Wayne Chiropractic at 913 St. Francis Street in Kennett. KenmoChiro.com.
Harvest more of what you grow with Case IH Axial Flow Combines. From header to spreader, Axial Flow's industry-leading innovations deliver cleaner grain from the field to the bin. Get the capacity you need with easy adjustment options to match your crop and field condition, all while minimizing potential grain loss. Add the automated efficiency of the optional AFS Harvest Command and take control of your harvest. Put your grain in the tank and your money in the bank with Axial Flow Combines. Available at Baker Implement with locations throughout Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas.
Southeast Missouri State University. Your university, your hometown, with personalized support from faculty and staff who care. Prepare for a career that matters from day one, all while earning a degree in your own backyard. Do more than take classes. Take control of your future. Get your 4-year degree at Southeast Missouri State University. Learn more at cmo.edu/regional.
Perry Jones, Darrell Wilcoxon back at Hopkey Field as Kennett wins it 52-28. Lewis coming up from the field. He's been one of our sideline camera operators. Ryan McDaniel has been upstairs on our main camera in the press box. Tad Jones running our video controls this evening. Always great to have Darrell along with us as well. And Darrell, pretty impressive numbers by Kennett in this football game. I know they're disappointed with some penalties and some turnovers and maybe some tackling at points in the ball game, but I know Coach Webster has to be pleased overall with the effort of his team.
Yeah, I'll tell you, this is the best offensive effort. May not be the highest score they've had, but I think the best all-around offensive effort. Boltman had probably 40-something, almost 140 yards just in the second half. He only had 45 in the first half. He ended up with 182. And Tanner Pierce threw it for 284 yards tonight.
Wow.
I mean, that's throwing the football and connecting with your receivers.
And the thing about Tanner, he was distributing the wealth in this ball game. He was using Riley Spencer, Brooks Niggett, Caleb Duncan was out there.
Will Gaines,
Will Gaines. Will, is such a dual threat because he's the motion man and gets those carries, and he did some damage carrying the football in the first half. And then Tanner Pierce also with his legs, not only throwing the football, but also running the football. And he was a big offensive factor in the first half.
He had 56 yards on the ground. So, I mean, he had 340 yards, all-purpose yards. So, throwing it and running it.
And we appreciate everybody tuning in. And couldn't do it without all of our great sponsors. We want to thank those folks, and you're going to hear them all one more time as we wrap things up from Hopkey Field. Next week, on the road at East Prairie, a team that's been struggling, and I think they were playing Dexter tonight, and either East Prairie or Dexter was going to get their first win of the season, and Kennett goes to East Prairie next week. I think Kennett stayed healthy. We'll visit with Coach Andrew Webster on the Kennett Indian Coaches Show and have that for you next Friday. Darryl will have the play-by-play of the ball game from East Prairie next week, and the whole video crew will be there. We'll be on the radio as well on the KBOA FM. Thanks to Monty Lyons running our controls back in the studios. That's going to do it tonight. Kennett Indian football.
This has been Kennett Indian football. Broadcast sponsors for tonight's game have been Harris Pharmacy, Family Counseling Center, Glen Sane, American Elite Realty, Kennett City Light Gas and Water, Kennett Pediatrics, Baker Implement, Kennett Trust Bank, Keith's Pool Care, and the Barbecue Shop, NEA Baptist Hospital, First State Community Bank, Southeast Missouri State University Regional Campuses, Wayne Chiropractic, McDonald's, Classic Home Loans, the Law Office of Peltz, McMullen, Edgington, and Morgan, Wilcoxon's Home Place, McPherson Medical Center, the Law Office of Todd and Atwell, and Bullock Furniture. Broadcast boosters include Ultimate Fitness, Cornerstone Pharmacy, Kennett Bowling Lanes, T.R. Baker Insurance, the Opera House of Kennett, FM Bank, SEMO Health Network, State Farm Agent Greg Wilson, Zenith State Bank, Duncan Sheet Metal, the Law Office of Jeff McCormick, Skeeter Kell Sporting Goods, All Goods Towing, Pemiscott Dunklin Electric Director Danny Glass, the Law Office of Crow, Reynolds, Shetley, McVeigh, and Shearer, Donnie Shelton and the Kennett Country Club Pro Shop, and Bloombella Flowers and Boutique. This broadcast has been a presentation of Pollock